Alright, welcome my lovely viewers. Today I have a special guest, and that's the Czech star of the legacy, Tomáš Vlček. Hello.
Hello.
And
It's
yeah.
very kind of you.
Oh, I think you are too humble. I feel like you are definitely the legend of the Czech paper of legacy. I definitely do remember you when I was starting and I was seeing your name in events. So that's definitely something.
Yeah, I enjoy it. I've been playing it for quite some time now. Yes, that's true.
Yeah, MTG is a game of definitely for lifetime for me as well. Like the game is just that great with some breaks back and then. So with today we're gonna be playing the deck of yours. You won the Prague and the invitation for the Belgium, right? If it's correct.
Yes, yes. For ELM, I played four qualifiers. Two in Prague, one in Opava, one in Vienna. I made four top eights, but
Wow.
no win until this weekend, until this last weekend. And I was so happy to do it with this deck because I think it's a thing of a beauty. I like it a lot.
I mean, it's sick performance. I mean, I don't even know. Like, oh my god, I thought you top eighted like the Opava and after the Prague, but damn, congrats to insane runs so far. And you made it finally in your hometown.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. It was good, and it was actually I had a blast of a tournament. I won a super close. Well, I'll tell you later, but it's worth it.
mhm.
Basically, I was kind of dead all the time, and somehow I managed to not today.
But let's double check
And
if
I
we, yeah, we're recording. Nice. There's double check. I actually happened to me once when I was like recording with the other person back then. I like after 2 hours I wasn't recording. That was awkward a lot.
yeah,
Definitely
so
wanna repeat
so
it.
so we have a wonderful hand. I love it a lot.
Yeah, we are on the play. Grouchy Turtle. Basically, we are kind of a small family on Legacy. You probably know because you're watching some people. And basically, I don't remember what this player playing exactly, but probably something blue. I guess we are playing Legacy.
Yeah, I hope
So.
it's not Blood Moon.
Oh yeah, exactly. But you play three basics in your list, so I kind of like it. But in this
Yes,
hand,
I do. I do. Yeah, I have some stories. So round one, I played Doomsday Tempo with Kaito, which is super
mm,
close, and I managed to win. I last round I forced of his petal pushed not to kill my Barogo, so I could kill him.
mm,
Then I lost against Oops, and then I lost always like the first game. So I was always like I have to win two in a row post board, and I somehow always managed it.
that's sometimes
And
tough for sure.
yes, and for example, I lost against round three against Blue Red Tempo with Cutter with the equipment,
Oh yeah,
and
that
then
card is actually. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
it's
That
super good, super good.
yeah, that card is like
That's true.
showing a lot. In I don't know if you saw it yet. I posted it the other day, but I immediately trophied with the artifact deck with that new mentor. I think that card has
Mhm.
potential, definitely.
Yeah, I think it's super strong. And I had and game two and three, I mulled to five, and I still managed to win. So that felt very good. I just wasted with the Hydroblast. I wasted him in the right moment. Play Caracas. Okay, okay,
I think we can ponder first, right? In case
okay. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We can. What do you think? Is it Texas?
I mean, there's 60 cards. We see Scrubber. It's actually an interesting question. We can like definitely discuss it. So this could be.
Mhm.
I don't think I saw seen a reanimator with wide much. So this might be some kind of mid range
Mhm.
for sure. Yeah. So basically, I'm claiming the ponder first and see what we find.
Yeah, absolutely.
Unfortunately, we don't know the info as you. Okay. Hmm. I kinda like it, but also hate it. I would like to, for example, find Toadsies, but I think it's a
Yeah,
keep.
I understand that. Yeah, you can probably shuffle that.
You would shuffle it, okay? I mean, I think it's fine keep, but I will shuffle it because you are basically the driver. I will be on the
Okay.
seat.
Yeah,
And
I'm just not sure what I'm playing, but Scrabble Thoughtseize doesn't sound like a combo deck to me. Is that a combo deck? I don't think so.
yeah,
So I just
and I guess
yeah, I don't know.
Bowman incarnation is kind
Oh,
of
it's a
bad.
Bowmaster. Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't see it. I thought it's Lorraine revealed.
I,
So
I,
yeah,
I
yeah.
should make it.
Then we like it. Then we like it.
Basically, I like
That's
the
fine.
Bowman because they might play Bowman, right? Like this gonna be like on the
No,
channeling.
that's fair. That's fair. I'm sorry. I thought it's Lorraine
All good, all
revealed.
good,
So
all good. You might see some deal as well,
yes, and
or
I would do it like that. Yes, I would like to keep Bowmaster on top.
yeah, basically, I'm keeping the Bowmaster right for the viewers. We both
Absolutely.
know it because you are a phenomenal
Perfect.
player because of their discard. So I guess you play the Caracas right now.
Caracas and pass. Yes, I
Yeah.
think that feels good.
We are
And
already
for me,
ahead. If they're not playing combo, I feel great if they are not on a combo.
uh-huh, absolutely.
But they might play combo.
Like
We are
like
like this.
when Tamio appeared at some point, I felt like, how can you justify like not playing for Tamio? That was something I couldn't get around my head.
Because I'm
Because
like used to on the combo meta and Magic Online, but definitely in paper, I basically probably need to like trust it to some paper like aficionado, but I don't know much people. So I was like kind of guessing my list, right? Because in Magic Online, Tamio, like I'm basically uh, that trophy I made with that forecast with the Blood Artifact, I made like 4 straight Goldfish combo decks.
Mhm.
When you're just like trying to just achieve the turn one, turn two combo, otherwise they just die. But yeah, this is actually mid range, and it's kind of like the modern card I like to call it, and
Mhm.
appearing in like
Yeah,
this.
I know what it does.
It's pretty annoying.
Yeah, but we'll play Strix and pass.
And we don't
We
mind drawing
just
that land.
yes. Well, we can't get rid of it anyway.
I mean, but we're gonna swing right with them, but we don't need to have it for block. We're gonna be
No, no, no. We want to attack for
yeah,
sure.
yeah, yeah. Just wanted to clear because I don't think I'm expecting any Kaito from Scrubland.
No,
I think
no.
they're like the
But
only like
Kaito,
yeah.
yeah, I just want to say Kaito. That's like a nightmare for this deck. Like when they resolve it, it feels like, well, I mean, I'm dead. Like there's nothing I can do. And
But
but
Caracas
what's
kinda mean for us.
well, it's not too bad. Like I think we're doing all right. And they will be tapping their land. They have again, like last turn they had one mana. This turn they have only one mana. I'm perfectly fine with this.
So you play I don't remember like what lands you play. You play one survey land, right, or more? You
Yeah, I
don't
play
play.
one survey land, but here I would probably
Uh,
play just island, play Tameo, and
oh, I guess I
just
already.
cash in the. But definitely we want to play Tameo because we want to keep his Caracas tapped, right?
Oh
So
yeah,
we
yeah,
want
yeah,
to
that's for
we
sure.
want to like squeeze him a little bit, but that's fine. And
So you
I would
wanna you wanna let live the souls for now.
yes, I want to draw a card.
Yeah, yeah, okay. But I cannot misplay, but I
I would
hopefully it's
like
not
draw it
mind.
right away if he has Bowmaster,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's also true.
I
And
would not attack with the Strix because I want to block
all right.
the
I
one.
mean, we definitely would play the. Yeah, I'm kind of like your insights, but hopefully we don't go time out. But it's th-
Yeah,
that's
it's
but that's
good.
the beauty of legacy because I don't think I'm that bad legacy player, but we finding like different lines. But I'm it makes sense what you say.
For example, I would keep the fetch in hand and I would just play island. So now if
Yeah,
he
that
has
makes sense.
wasteland, we would have white.
I was
Right?
basically about
That's
not sure because yeah, the multitasking kind of getting
yeah,
me.
of course, it's difficult. So I'll maybe just try to sometimes say,
Okay, so there's the stuff.
how do I play this? Yeah, I mean stuff is fine because we have Bowmaster.
Hopefully they're not
That's
gonna
not.
draw immediately, but I think they're gonna do. As do. They
I
probably
think they
know
will
the.
bounce our Tameo. I think they will bounce the Tameo.
That would be amazing. But now is the
Yeah.
question: are we gonna main face Bowman? But if they have their Bowman, we are kinda in awkward spot. I think we have to, right? Kinda.
I
And
think
hope.
we will. We want to. Yeah. You see, they bounce Tameo. So we. I think we want to shoot the token. I
Mhm.
think we're fine with that. And we have stock up, which can help us in
So
any
I
case.
guess we're gonna be replaying the Tameo that we're doing as well.
Yes.
Now we can play the
We can also
Surveil.
we can actually kill the. Let's just kill it
The stuff,
because we
right?
can end it. Yeah, 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 absolutely. We don't want them to get cards.
Because they
So
could have
and
for the Bowman our Bowman, and it would get awkward, super awkward.
exactly, exactly.
Yeah.
And I actually that's a good point. Good point you made. And yeah, perfect. I like it a lot.
Definitely, your insights are great. So hopefully, we don't gonna have any like sound issues. I will need to have to check it, but I think everything is all right for
Yes,
now.
it seems like.
So the another stuff. Oh my god, it's just going super grind mode. That's gonna be maybe tough, but we also can be grinding. As we can see, we already have stock up.
I mean, I played like because on this deck we work with Marcus Ewald. I would like to respond.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And
I think they are
he's
like
one of
from
my
Norwegian land. I don't know if it's Denmark
from
or
Sweden.
yeah,
He's
Sweden.
from
Okay.
Sweden. And we worked on it and we played both stuff and the deck that I'm playing. He probably likes the stuff a little bit better. But for
Mhm.
me, like the stuff, it was just so much work you have to do.
It's
Bowmaster
also
is
kind of
very
slow and
slow.
grindy. I think it's kind of slow and grindy,
Yeah,
in my
absolutely.
opinion.
And still I had problems beating Kaito anyway. So we will see.
But I was actually enjoying the stuff back then in Czech pile. for a moment in older
Yeah,
meta.
I enjoyed it probably mostly in Cephalid Breakfast when the deck felt like
I
unbeatable.
think we're keeping this.
I think we can keep this.
Yeah. So I would say the turn is like snap kill the Caracas. They're gonna bounce it, right? We replay it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're doing it even now.
Bouncing it.
To play around Brainstorm, that's a good play by them. We're definitely gonna be staying back with the Strix.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can just hardcast. We can just stock up. I think we can just go upstairs.
Yes, we can for sure. We can. We're looking probably for like prismatic ending. That wouldn't be bad.
Kaito
Or
also
wasting.
is amazing, which I think we
Kaito
should.
is good.
I would probably grab
And
Bowman and Kaito because they probably play
yeah,
Bowman.
that seems very good. Yeah. Go for it.
Because I feel like they has to play Bowman for A because it's great in the blue format, and for B because it's like just such a no-brain value with the stuff. So they have to play it, in my opinion. Kind of like
They
the,
can. They
yeah.
can also hurt us maybe in future with like the token that he can put like some counters on it. So maybe then we will have to get like sorts of plowshares or something like that. So we can't shoot it right now because he's going to attack. But we can probably just if he uses the tokens, but he needs like 3 energies, right?
Hmm.
For
Three
that.
energies to when you
Yeah.
put two counters and
Then
flying, basically
then
they're gonna make.
yeah, then we are fine. Then we can just block with Tameo and that's it.
Yeah, I think we can soak some damage. But definitely it's like an enjoyable. I was actually playing a lot. The Czech pass, as I already said, this is definitely. That's why I'm glad you agreed to play your deck together today. That's amazing.
Yeah, yeah, it's a pleasure. I love it. The only thing is we have to expect that they might have like bowmasters.
They have
Um,
3 mana, 4 cards. They did nothing, so there's definitely possibly Bowman.
we can also Snapcaster Prismatic Ending. How do you like it?
And just go like,
Oh, we don't have white. We
yeah,
don't have
we
white.
can do
That's
that.
an issue. Okay, so maybe I would just yeah, I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm like thinking about maybe just go attack with Strix, put Kaito, but go up basically, and see if they have
Okay.
Bowman.
Okay.
So the
Okay.
Kaito
Let's
would go to 5, Bowman 4. I don't think we
and
lose
we have
Kaito.
0-3 to block, so
Yeah.
it feels all right. Yeah, let's do that.
But I mean, they have this one. This could like go badly if they. This is. Hmm. We could lose the Kaito for sure.
Yes.
I'm thinking, sure, no, let's do it with Tameo. That's safer. And we have one more blocker. I think that's safer with Tameo.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Because if they don't have the souls, I think the strings would be better value. But I feel like it's not impossible to lose Kaito. This we can maybe avoid it. So them, I feel like they're just gonna Bowman upstairs because we think they have Bowman. This and let's see. So if they Bowman, if you have one blocker at least, the creature they might pump its soul. Okay, they have this even.
First
Unexpected.
flashers, okay.
No Bowman though. That's great.
That's good. That's good news for sure.
Oh, that's bad though. I don't know if they can do something big with it. We can't ending it yet, but if any card is like, can it be
Don't,
correct?
don't, I hope they don't have like other creature, which seems like they don't. So we're blocking here, right? They're attacking Kaito. We're blocking.
And if we end up with Kaito, I feel like we should be in the driver's seat.
But of course, that the bombardment is pretty bad.
Yeah, they can just shoot, but they would just like 3 stuffs to it. That would be kinda okay. Definitely, I don't wanna lose Kaito. It's now he doesn't have Expo, right? They have to kill it now, basically.
Yes, that means he has to sacrifice like everything, which I don't think that's like good thing to do.
But I think yeah, they have to do it. They lose anyways. So that's basically kinda.
Okay, so they are sacrificing whole board to deal with Kaito. That's a good trade. I don't mind that at all. We draw white card now.
There's a
Perfect, and
wildland.
we can kill the bomb. I would kill. I would like to kill the thing.
The staff, right? Or the bombardment.
Well, just let's think. We want to
Hmm.
attack first. That is for sure. We can also flip Tameo, plus it,
Hmm.
and next turn we can have prismatic ending. If you trust that
We can like basically
process.
flip it and play the Tamio another, which is like okay.
Yes, yes,
I
yes.
think I think
But you
we
have
might make it.
to be careful. You need
Oh,
to.
that's perfect though.
Okay, so we don't play Tameo. We just yeah. Let's
This is
do
actually
that.
amazing draw. Oh my god! So yeah, that's why they played this way. I mean, we lost the
Mhm,
total,
mhm.
but like the information is
But we
just.
still want to flip Tameo. Let's flip Tameo.
Yep, yep, yep.
and we plus it, and then we can prismatic ending, and then like later prismatic ending, and we kind of want to deal with both of those cards. We'll see. If he draws Bowmaster,
Hmm.
okay, that's a pretty good draw.
Yeah, that's definitely a good start for them. I guess we need to kill now. So they're gonna flip actually. Yeah, they're gonna actually flip it. So we need to. How much is the mana cost if we wanna ending it now? It's still 2 mana, right? I believe.
Oh, that's super good draw because he's going to put a token and he will shoot.
Yeah, I mean,
So
that was. Could we actually play that around it? Maybe we could play a different line. I don't know. That was tough. Maybe the ending was actually better than this.
yeah, yeah, it was a bit. That's now he has everything, but he had nothing, right? So
Also, that
it's difficult.
Toti's miss was kinda a whiff. That was definitely brutal. Let's see what they can do. Oh my god, this is disgusting.
It's kind of insane, yes.
Yeah, definitely they can be playing fair game as well, looks like.
Yeah, but I think we'll be fine. But we definitely need to get rid of the the thing, the bombardment. Is he going to sacrifice his board again?
I
I
don't
think
get it.
it's crazy. Like he's allowing us to get back, or oh he okay.
Oh, ending was
Okay.
actually a great draw as well. We need to basically have so much stuff to remove to get back.
Now we just have to now we have to think about it. How what do we? I mean, we have to get rid of the I think we need to kill the uh, bombardment. That's number one. I think
Yeah, the bombardment definitely is kinda
I would
great
just
as well.
bombardment, play Tameo, and pass the turn.
Unfortunately, gonna like this card is also kinda problematic. I guess we're gonna kill it next turn.
Yeah, we'll kill it eventually. Maybe with the bowmaster. Maybe if he draws,
Do we main phase
right?
Bone Master or like gonna let them hang?
No, I think we will just wait them. Maybe they will.
Yeah,
That's a good question. Also a good question, but I think we'll leave it like this for now
I think they're gonna maybe draw. They might be
because they will
greedy.
draw land now, and they will draw. They want business. They will try to draw. I'm sure.
They fetching for that. Okay, they're going for they definitely gonna be drawing when they're doing this main phase.
They'll be drawing. Yeah. So
And to
so
actually
that's
double
why
read this.
we can shoot at the cats or yeah, cabal therapy. So we have to play it. We have to play the bowman.
Wait, they actually mill it. Oh my god.
Oh, they milled it. Okay, so then it's okay if they. Oh, it's on the stack.
Yeah.
Okay, so we have to play bowmaster.
Yeah, they would probably name it. It's just no way
They
they
would
would.
name it. Yeah, it's super obvious. And when we cast it, maybe they won't name it.
Yeah, this is just. I guess we're getting punished, but I think it was like a reasonable greed.
Yeah, it was reasonable. Like they're drawing like absolutely crazy since the Thoughtseize.
Hmm.
But honestly, I'm happy that like Mardu nonsense is like
Yeah, I
sort of a
mean,
deck.
even if you lose, it's gonna be just great experience. And I think
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
we,
It's,
we I mean, it's on me because the multitasking, but I feel like actually probably the line was just using ending and don't be greedy with the flip. Yeah,
mhm.
and here I am kind of like getting.
No, it's perfect. It's fine. It's okay. We're doing well, I think.
They're making a guy. Okay, we need to kill first the bowman with the bowman. That's gonna be the start.
Okay. Yes, I agree.
Also, after I guess after we make the attack
Hmm.
with
Then
Tameo and
then we
after flip
then
it.
we, then we attack his planeswalker.
Do we attack with the token? They would just make instant trade with their 2/1 cat.
Is that a problem?
I mean, I guess it's fine to trade this.
I think it's fine because when they draw, we'll get another token.
Yeah, let's just trade it. Okay,
Sure. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes.
trade it. Now is the question: do we play Strix first to get deeper?
Um, that's a good question. I would say yes.
Okay, and hope we find like Force Over maybe final and to just get at least some tempo play. So I feel like this might be
But even
coming
a
to
land
the.
is okay because we need, like, lands are fine in this situation,
I
right?
honestly think we should just flip it with the clue.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
The only thing what we could have draw is another 2 drops, so we can go deeper next turn.
Perfect. Not a bowmaster. I'm happy.
Yeah. This is like insanely grindy round one. I didn't expect it, but it's so far also magic.
Yes.
Back and
But
forth.
like we are grinding, still we're grinding better. Like clues are better grind than this only costs 1 mana. That's true, but you can only draw one extra.
I think I
And
will
now we can.
shoot Ajani in case they drew Bowman. Or would you shoot the
Uh,
token?
I think yeah you can shoot. Yeah, I would shoot. Yeah, token probably token.
Yeah, it's close. I think. I
Yeah,
feel like
it is.
yeah. I mean, I was just afraid of the best scenario. If they drew Bowman, it would be just very bad for us. Okay, push. We don't care. We have
That's
another Bowman,
that's fine.
right?
Fine.
At least they don't
But
have bombardment.
shouldn't he? Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, it's fine. So he's activating, and we can prismatic ending his.
Yeah, I think now
What
we
what's
should
the
we should flashback
and
with Tameo first ending, and after we can like do more endings.
okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's fine.
So
He's
what we kill
just.
first? I guess the flip Ajani, right? It's kind of no brainer,
Mm-hmm.
and it's 2 mana cost if you agree, because I'm
Mm-hmm.
always so confused about these new cards. So we're gonna kill this one, but we don't have more white. So I guess now we're gonna probably brainstorm and see what we find.
Yeah, yeah. So it's fine.
Or actually no, we can just draw clue and hold Bowman and be
Yes.
ultra greedy.
Yeah.
That's another
Yes, it's
line.
okay. Yeah, perfect.
Okay, let's do that and just pass with the Bowman up.
We still can draw. Yeah.
They have 0 cards, so we should be hopefully kind of getting under control.
Yeah, yeah. They are drawing extra card, right? But
Mhm.
we'll see. He's going to draw like right
But
now.
now is the question: do we gonna flip the Ajane? We're gonna have two shoots.
Oh, he has another stuff. We
That's
probably
fine.
force it.
I wouldn't force it. We're gonna have Bowman. Sorry, I mean that was kinda because they're gonna draw it first. We're gonna Bowman. They're gonna draw once only, but we're gonna shoot everything.
Okay.
I'm kind of like inclined. Oh, they don't even draw again. That was a punt, I
Mm-hmm.
think, by them.
Yes.
Yeah, this is gonna be
But
a
it's just
he,
like with this deck, I really see it as a control. So you know I would probably just force it just to get because we want to get rid of those things eventually.
but I just don't care about this because now we have force, and now we just
Uh-huh.
force this because I wanna kind of keep the right is a kind of no-brain force for us. They have two stuffs, so the
Okay,
Bowman
okay, okay,
gonna.
yeah, okay. Fine, fine, fine.
And I think I would pitch the brainstorm because we have kind of just gonna looking for some specific cards.
Absolutely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, they are like getting impatient. That's just amazing.
The drawing again.
Yeah, they need to like trade a real card with it. With 4/4, they're gonna like slap them very soon. This is
Mm-hmm.
yeah. This I think I would like remove if we can. But they have only 2 energy, so they cannot use it yet. Great feeling we can freely ponder. They don't have Bowman in play.
Yeah, that.
Oh, I
Oh,
think
he wants to flip.
I
He
guess
wants
we're
to
gonna make
flip, eh?
them. I'm in, right? They're not gonna gain much.
Okay.
I mean,
Well,
the
they
reason
will
is like
have.
they wanna recharge it, but they're just gonna die to the token if they're gonna draw more
Mhm.
cards. I don't think it's gonna go well for them. They're gonna now make the cat. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a rather sweet deck, but it's
Force is
too dirtly,
amazing.
even for me. I'm afraid.
I think that I would start with ponder.
Yeah.
Yeah, another bomb is just amazing. We just shoot the blocker and just.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I wish we could shuffle the rest too. Maybe we can like after the snap. Actually, I think we will see.
So
But I mean,
if you
Tamo gonna
ponder
give us
down,
another card. That's just gonna be.
we can prismatic ending, or what do we? We don't have swords to plowshares, right? We only have prismatic
Yeah,
ending. So we
only
can
ending.
snapcaster. Wait, we can prismatic ending snapcaster, kill the 1/1, and kill his
Yeah,
planeswalker.
yeah. I made a mistake already. Unfortunately, that's.
Okay, it's okay.
Yeah, I feel like we're just gonna attack this
But probably if
way.
he champs, it's still probably okay.
If I do we gonna trade Bowman for their Ajani, like one of the Bowmans? No, probably. I think the Bowman is better.
Mhm.
Yeah, they wanna serve it.
He's champing, which I feel good about it.
And I guess we just pass. I don't think we need
Yes,
to.
and now we just yeah, I think we're under control. Like there is not so much they can
I mean,
do.
we can just get stock up next turn and just get extremely ahead. I don't think we're gonna miss the Tamio. Yeah, they're just going.
You're drawing, so we shoot. That's a mistake from him. So we shoot his
Yeah,
planeswalker.
as we can
We should
see,
have.
they are also like losing. Like it's complicated, so I don't blame them. They punting already.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not easy. Babu Master is such
I
a
don't think
freak.
we care about this. They're gonna get a free spell, I believe, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Care
It
about
can
this.
even be bigger because they only have two, so they will have like five now. I think.
Combat therapy, we don't care. It's a little bit annoying, unfortunately.
Mhm.
Do they know about the Snapcaster? I don't know. Yeah, they know about it, so that was dumb. Yeah, I
Okay.
also make a mistake because I think this is
Mhm.
also gonna go in time. This match is why I'm started making
No,
misplays.
of course, absolutely. I know that.
So I guess we're just gonna shit up and hold the force.
Hmm.
I think
And
we
you
can
just attack with
swing with
with
everything
straight
actually.
and token with everything. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, with everything. They have to jump.
If they block this, they're gonna go one life, so that's would be.
Uh-huh.
And I don't think they can even draw here. Yeah, they're just doing. I mean, they have to do it, but
Well,
it is lose anyways. We just have. We just need to care about time.
uh-huh. Oh, they are drawing.
Yeah, I guess we shoot that.
Why now? Why in combat?
Actually, I had lethal maybe. Okay, they played
Yes,
me.
you could have sued him, but I think this it will be good anyway. Oh, he has Bowmasters.
They played me because of the time. That's smart. They're basically doing it randomly. They would never do it in this. Like they know how to play the cards. They play kind of the poker mind games, I
I
would
don't
call
play
it.
on Modo, so
Yeah, I
please.
mean, as you can see, people are trying some weird, like basically in such a weird stop, like in damage, they basically start like doing stuffs, and you would never
Mhm,
expect that
mhm.
in Magic. I mean, in paper they would need to like announce it, right? In paper it would be impossible to outplay you like this. But definitely they
So here,
played
I would
me.
like to have Barogoyfs.
Oh yeah, they are beefy.
Yes, they have swords, but they are super tough to deal with. And then I don't think we have much
I like
else.
kind of like the edict because they always flipping the Planeswalker. So we always gonna use the mode for
Yeah, we can
Planeswalker.
have it for Planeswalker. That's fine. So and we want to probably cut Spell Pierce
Yes,
and
but
like two forces.
I also like, by the way, the Deluge because you're just playing mass
Yeah,
of small
sometimes they
creature.
go really wide, so you can do that.
If you are in, okay, so I don't mind cutting two forces in a fair match. But they also play Therapy and Summon this card. I think we can even shave almost all forces, to be honest,
Yeah, it's
in one
probably all
more.
forces. We can answer everything they do. We if we keep like one forces.
Spell Pierce you don't need. Dress Down is okay, but I think the one force is probably better to get the tempo.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay, let's go. Let's hope. Let's just watch the time. If you lose this one, the time gonna matter. If you gonna win,
Mhm.
nothing matter.
Let's hope we won't. But we know they have Caracas. We know they have Wasteland. Something good
We
to
basically
do.
show them the Tamil and content so unfortunately better than modern deck still hopefully.
Mhm.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is.
this is not amazing, but I think it will be fine. We'll be
Yeah,
safe with them.
I usually almost never mulligan aggressively in the fair discard matchup. Yeah, this we need
Yeah.
to. Oh,
I
but we
mean,
have Deluge.
the toxic deluge can be absolutely insane. So we just do this and just pass, right? And maybe we don't even go for the surveillance.
Yeah, yeah, because of their wasteland. But the
Oh, their
downside of this,
wasteland.
if they rip the Toadsies, by the way, that would be.
I mean, that of course that can happen, but
Uh,
I think it's fine. We have no real plays anyways.
they make the pause here.
See, they have wasteland. Okay, we'll see. We don't want to see any discard.
That's actually also pretty bad for us. Wow.
Yeah, that's good.
I would like to ending that, but we would just open to wasteland, which would be bad. So we cannot do that.
No. We just play another
I
land
think we're
and
gonna just represent Bowman, and then they're not gonna go into it.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Like
let's
that.
represent Bowman. They're gonna play another creature.
It would be great if they play like Ajane and we can kill everything. That would be incredible. Play Ajane.
Yeah, they're doing nothing, so we also.
Okay.
So we can't even survey because they have untapped wasteland.
Uh-huh.
Can we fetch? We can't fetch basics. Oh my! By the way, the
We
missing land drop.
okay.
It's so tempting to waste that wide, but I think that's not possible. We just take 4, 5, 6. I think we just need to deluge now.
I well, but Honestly, I that sounds it's very tempting, isn't it, to waste his plateau?
Yeah, because they miss land drop. So let's see how we take 2 from fetches, 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, and 1.
Okay.
Yeah, we go to 5. I think that's still okay if you go super greedy. But if
Okay,
they
let's
yeah, let's do that. Are
okay,
you
let's
in?
do it. Let's try it. We'll see.
Because if they don't draw land, we are like in driver's seat, and they know I have bowman, so they maybe not draw.
Yeah, they can be scared, exactly. But I think if they don't have lands, they have to draw. They didn't draw.
Oh, they're doing actually even a better, even craziest line, by the way. They're
Okay,
giving me
that's cool.
basic. Oh my
That's very
god.
cool. But we get swamp. That's fine.
Yeah, exactly. Wow, this was actually mind game turn as a lot.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they find the land, but they are still behind. So we're gonna deluge and go to
Mhm.
5 life as we
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
counted.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Cool.
Okay,
And
let's
I'm
go.
sure we will now draw flooded strand and get plains.
Wow, we cannot do that though. I guess we're gonna play it
But
because
I
we don't
still
want to lose
like
the
to play.
fight.
I like to play wasteland. Yes.
Yeah, based on and deluge for 1.
Uh-huh.
So we are like, they're getting cards from this, but we should be having the tempo in the mana base, and we should get the cards back with the Kaito very soon.
Exactly. And we have like good removals for everything with prismatic ending with swords, and we can like next turn.
This is.
His deck needs a lot of mana as well. We
Mhm.
are for sure like
I
we
kind of
can be
like
like we.
just actually wasting and bouncing the token with the Teferi.
I like it. That's perfect. I like it.
Uh,
Get planes.
we don't care about the token about they don't have anyways the mana.
Yeah, and not to forget like they need white mana. Like like if they even if they get like some probably okay, but they really want.
The lands. They're finding baseline, but we are playing around it.
That's so good.
I think we just slam the Kaito into play. I guess we can play actually no, we can just no because they can remove Tameo in their turn. I would just slam it.
I would. Yeah, but I.
I guess we could slam it.
Okay, I would probably just start with stock up.
Okay, I guess we can
I
play
would
it slow.
stock up and then play Tameo. I
Okay.
know it sounds maybe weird, but no, we don't have land. That's
I
the
think
only
I like
thing.
the Bowman for sure.
Bowman,
And probably
and we
the
can have
shell the
Shindet.
edict.
Why not? Why not? And then I would just fetch and play Tameo.
And I guess from Tundra.
And if they kill
No, no,
Tameo
actually no.
somehow,
Underground CBD.
if they kill Tameo somehow, uh, they needed to spend at least like one mana, and they just don't have any spare mana right now.
And it's great we are under Teferi. It's like such an amazing. They cannot be like
Yes.
triggers with the Bowmans. Wow, they are done.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we will. Yeah, that's fine.
Actually, I don't want to be doing it now because they might draw the black swords for the Bowman. Hmm. Right? Because if you Bowman the token,
Hmm. Okay, I would just maybe, and now this is maybe hasty, okay, but I would maybe just swords to plowshare it, attack, put Kaito, start drawing cards with Kaito, start putting a lot of pressure. How do you like that? Do you understand?
yeah,
Swords with the token,
yeah, that seems fine. I don't hate
attack,
it. This part
and
is
we getting like we get clue and we get like another card and we can and if we draw like wasteland, we just waste his land.
I think I would graveyard bow actually
Okay, yes, it's probably fine.
because I just want to draw my land as well.
And next turn we want to be like flipping Tameo, putting even more pressure on him. And I'm almost pretty sure they only play one planes. So any wasteland we get,
But
it's
Wasteland is
putting him
definitely
in.
like showing like it's pretty great tool in your deck as well.
Yeah, I won a lot of games with it, and people don't respect it against this sort of like controlish 3 color deck. Nobody respects
I
wasteland.
honestly want to go upstairs. We don't need cards anymore, which is
Uh,
it's kind of crazy to think about it, but I think it's correct.
I'm not so sure, but do what you want.
I mean, in this scenario, I mean, yeah, I guess they might play Edict.
I just play Tameo, attack, draw
Yeah,
card.
yeah. Let's draw. I mean, the draw is like never wrong.
No,
I cannot disagree with you on that. You got me.
Also, we will look at Barogov, also
Keep
super
that.
cool. That's actually pressure. That's pressure.
And we're gonna be slamming every turn Baroglyphs to the rest of the game. And I feel like
Yes.
I wanna play
And then we can wait. Yeah, yeah.
the bowman, I guess.
Yes, we can wait with Bowman now.
I
That's
mean,
good.
if they're gonna draw black source for their bowman chain, we can still like answer it.
Also, they kind of need to like source the plowshare the Barogov.
Yeah, kinda.
So
Oh, they've Pyroblast.
okay,
Okay,
they
that
have
was.
Bowmaster, which is fine. That's fine.
I don't think they're gonna draw, but they're gonna get like small value. So we go actually. Wait, we need to actually probably no. Actually, we're gonna gain from the Bargo. Yeah, we are safe from
Yeah,
this cheese.
yeah.
But I kind of like counting. They can maybe cheese
Oh
me.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm gonna
Now we
flip the
have to play
bowman.
the Barogov. Yes, he will name Tameo and discard Tameo, but it's okay.
It matters what land I'm gonna get.
Yeah, Tundra is good. That's another thing I like so much about this deck. If you have like Underground Sea, Tundra, and Scotland, you do everything pretty much. You don't need it's very low. It's
Hmm.
keeping everything very low.
But I mean, I just enjoy. It's just like
What did
round
he name?
one.
What did he name?
Yeah, I did probably big name Forzovel because they
Oh,
can.
he searched the plowshare.
They have
Okay,
something big probably, and I don't have toads to check it.
that's fine. It's fine. Just attack first, please.
Yeah, and we hopefully find fours. We're gonna be looking for fours because they wanna resolve
Yeah.
something.
Floors, wasteland, thought seas, everything's great.
Uh, should
That's
be
why
finding it.
I was like, what a blasphemy not to draw a card.
I mean, but
Yeah,
it's
you
like
can.
hard to pass on the second bowman. I think the bowman
Yeah,
be key.
it's obviously we want to bowmaster. We want to bowmaster.
We're
We
gonna
want to
repeat. We're
play
gonna repeat that
Tameo.
turn actually.
Yeah, yeah, you can do that. And yeah, we just stay vigilant with the.
I hope the 7 is fine. They might be playing Price of Progress. What is like, but we have a lot of basics. Okay, now I think we're gonna
But
go unleash the hell.
I don't think you can really beat it. When I played the Esper stuff, I mean, when they had like two bowmasters, I knew that I'm dead or I'm dead. Like I can't beat that. I can't
Basically,
beat that.
my next deck gonna be tomorrow testing. I wanna be testing blue red dagger, only splashing for 4 bowmans. I think you
Uh-huh.
have to play bowmans in deck you only drawing cards. I think that's
Hmm.
heresy to don't do it, right? And I wanna play only 4 bowmans because I wanna keep my mana somehow less greedy. That's kind
Hmm.
of the idea. I wanna like so basically start gonna be 4 daggers, 4 bowmans, uh, and like 6 bubbles, like somehow like this, and depends how
Hmm.
much space I have for the creatures. That's kind of the
He
norm.
does have bowmaster, but it's okay.
Uh, I mean, if we're gonna
He,
enter with Barogov, the game should be.
absolutely. And we can bounce the token.
Yeah, let's start with plow. Actually, I wanna actually, and yeah, plow is better.
Yeah, yeah. Prismatic ending is very flexible. Bounce, and he's dead.
Yeah, we can
Right?
just
It's enough.
upstairs. I can even
Damage. Yes.
upstairs. Yeah, it's like very little.
Doesn't matter.
I mean, it's kind of close actually of the time. Hopefully, we're gonna get better about the multitasking, but
Yeah,
I still
we
enjoy
were
that.
discussing things,
Yeah,
and
it's still fine. I mean, but that would be actually crazy if we go game three. There was like at 10 minutes, but we managed to do it.
yeah,
We did it.
that's good.
It's,
I think deck is just. I think we also saw it like
I
it's.
mean, they are like
It,
super depressed. They just drew all the deck. They are not happy, I think. But I mean, in my opinion, I would actually enjoy in VR lose. That's why I love, love Legacy. It's just such an amazing, interesting format. I would definitely play every day this kind of round what we play, then like play against goldfish decks. But I understand why people love goldfish decks. It's part of
mm,
kind of the format.
yes, but that's beautiful legacy. You know, every person is different. Like
Yeah,
a lot of
everybody.
my friends from Legacy, they are so different, and some people only play combo decks. They're like, no, I don't want to lose to Spell Pierce. I
And I'm
just
kind of also happy we kind of like growing in Czech the legacy community again, like the tournaments. We kind of
yeah.
slowly getting to better
I
numbers.
see new people, and I think
I
it's
also
very
like the Polish people, like we kind of connecting with Poland because in Poland I think it's actually even bigger legacy community than we do because of they play the proxy events. What I heard, and they have
hmm.
even more people.
And I heard same thing obviously about Austria and maybe Bavaria, where they
Hmm.
have the proxies.
I
We haven't.
know one friend from Austria, but unfortunately, we need to like connect the so they would come here and maybe we're gonna like visit their shop maybe eventually.
We
Need to like
sometimes travel to
yeah.
Vienna, and we were thinking about going to Linz, I think in
Oh yeah,
June.
I know in Linz a lot of good players from Linz.
Yes. Yeah, I don't.
Surrender Monkey.
I don't have an opinion on it if proxies are good or bad. I'm not against it, but I'm not 100% sure that
I'm
it's.
glad like the cards went a little bit down, like 20%, like the staples, or maybe
Mhm.
I don't know the exact like move, but definitely went a little bit down. But if it would bring more, for example, we're also doing pre-modern proxies, but for me, I would never, I don't enjoy play with proxies myself. But I guess I don't have
Mhm.
issue with buying the cards, right? I have everything basically,
Yeah.
what
I
I
think
can.
probably I have the same, but I just feel
Yeah,
like there is something about like that you get excited about getting some cards and enjoy it.
exactly, exactly. It's like a
That
hard
was
topic.
funny when we played in Opava, the event that you could have 20 proxies. Most
Mhm.
proxied card was stock up, which
Oh
is kind
yeah,
of
and I also read it
exciting.
on Twitter. Some guy bought like infinite numbers of stock ups and they sell it for several hundred euros. Like now, like for example, like 200 copies stock ups they sold.
Yeah,
They just made the money on it.
when I check the Prague shop, they have it for 11 euros,
Oh
which
my
is
god,
insane.
for uncommon, just nuts to me.
Yeah,
But I mean, the card is that good. I mean, it's just basically
it
multi-format.
is very good. It is very very good.
I was kind of
You
like
know,
sleeping on that card in the
mm,
first, but after I was like touching the card, yeah, I mean, even the vintage is just broken.
now tell me, Arkan, what is this? What is he playing?
Surrender Monkey, I actually remember the name, but I can't like put them on it, right? Because it's so many people like fluctuating now. It used to be like the traffic used to be smaller, but it's definitely
Mhm.
amazing. Also, we have Eternal Weekends. I basically was I don't know if you know, but I was actually coaching several people for US and for Europe Eternal
Uh-huh.
Weekends, and that's amazing. Like even Eternal Weekends are back. That's like so many good stuffs for the game. And I
Mhm.
actually don't know what they're playing, but looks like something blue. Could be
Yeah, we
Delver
have
Animator or the
Island.
Tempo. Also, what I seen, basically after I won the challenge with Grixis, everybody are now on Tempo Grixis last weeks. That's kind of just
Mm-hmm.
crazy how people just like that. But they are not actually following my exact list. Only half of the people, and half like went into more aggressive Tor. But I wanna do the aggressive Grixis with the daggers actually. I wanna try that with 4
So
bombs
now we have
only.
to decide whether we want.
Oh yeah, let's go.
Let's see what we draw.
Let's go to the game. So we already lost some time.
Yeah,
So
I think we kind of needs to like ponder. I'm afraid.
yeah, from
As
basic
much as I would
even.
like to like underground sea thoughtseize, I think we really want ponder.
I mean, I mean, I'm not afraid of Toad's turn one because the second force should actually beat kind of like the nuts. For example, turn two show one tell with force backup. We can beat. It's kind of like common goldfish hand. I'm afraid sometimes.
Yeah,
Also,
probably.
it's interesting. The Delver Animator, I thought they might be playing as well. It's still pretty strong deck. I have like 50-50 against the deck when I'm playing them. These decks. It's still very threatening. Let's see actually what you're playing for Graveyard in your list. If we meet this deck this league. Yeah, I like Containment Priest. Yeah, you play 5 cards. Yeah, we should be
Yes,
fine in the matchup. I kind of
I
like
do.
it.
I do. I do want. It's decision. I cut consign to memory. I
Mhm.
didn't like it so much anymore, and I just added Nihil Spellbomb. That was my last edition.
I kind of agree with that because also the how it's called Oops All Spells is very strong deck right now.
Yeah, and one hate
We should
usually
be
is not
respecting
enough.
that. I actually seen, for example, people dazing this kind of plays from me. It depends of like how some people like ruin X leveling. Let's see if they're gonna daze it. No, okay, and this is amazing. I like that.
Yeah, very nice, very nice.
So I think I'm gonna just
We
draw.
want to get Wasteland and Scrubland, right?
Yeah, in case we can kill the ancient tomb. Also, I think the Wandering gonna be very card the pillar of Legacy soon,
Hmm.
and people need to go back to consigns. I think it's only a matter of time. I'm basically getting grinded by one player in leagues because I just don't
Uh-huh.
respecting the Wandering deck, and he's just playing Wandering deck with the new Eugene, and they just beating me. Like I feel like 0-3 against them. So I definitely need to start thinking about playing null rods again and this kind of stuff, more consigns. But it definitely I'm gonna see. Okay, so they're playing probably Tempo or Blue Black Reanimator. I guess we let
Hmm.
it resolve, unfortunately.
Yeah,
See,
we definitely playing Thoughtseize now,
mhm.
and he might like in response brainstorm. like to flip it, possibly, and
Actually,
then just
my line actually is probably I would rather just kill it right away to don't give them any
Mhm.
extra card. I don't think they brainstorm this way. Do
Okay.
you trust me? I think they
Okay.
would. I think they would play it if they have it. That would be
So we
crazy.
do it upkeep. We do it upkeep.
No, if they brainstorm, I don't want to give them the good brainstorm. But I guess yeah, they don't have it. I knew they don't have it basically.
Okay.
But upkeep, yeah, upkeep would be better because we anyways wanna fight over this, and they might play fawn. Yeah, you are correct. Yeah, but as we can see, they don't have it.
But you mentioned they now can like surveil or something.
Yeah, but it's like kind of right. Like basically, when I'm playing control, I don't wanna give them if I can avoid it, like nothing free. But the
Yeah,
race on the dough is
that's not good.
yeah.
I don't like it.
And they have
We all
bowman
need.
probably. I think I would just now waste on them upkeep,
Yes.
and we might need to actually force their bowman, and how I don't like it.
Mm. But kind of paradox against some of these decks
Wait,
that.
they drew the bridge from the turn after, by the way.
Uh-huh.
That's just
All
that's
I want to
funny.
say is sometimes it's funny that against tempo, sometimes you feel like you want to get basics, right? But at the end of the day, like dual land is
Oh, they brainstorm
often
block.
still better.
But why did brainstorm end step? I think that was such a blunder. Do you agree?
Yes.
That was
But
a bad play,
we
I
don't
think.
know if we're drawing any land.
Oh my
Oh God,
god, are we in this kind of game? At least we're winning in the art of island. I hope you agree.
he's dazing.
Yeah, I think we're gonna just agreed with that.
Yeah, it's fine.
I don't know what you prefer for basic lands. I'm choosing Tempest today.
I play like foreign border, like third edition, I think, or something like that.
Oh, that's an interesting choice. It's
So
gonna.
it looks like beta, but it doesn't cost much.
I think it's kind of like clear, right?
And
I'm not even asking you. This is just to see what is going on.
absolutely,
Okay. Wow, Obelix is actually has been super hype when it was printed. I remember I was testing it myself in so many
uh,
decks.
uh-huh.
So let's see. Let's read it. Actually, I forget. It's from New Capena. I actually played online Pro Tour with New Capena, and I even beat it like, for example, the Yellow Hat and these kind of big players.
Uh-huh.
That was
Uh-huh.
kind of good remembering for this set. So plus each opponent loses 2 life unless they discard a card. But they have 1 land, so
Yeah, I think we take
take the
either
force.
multi.
I think they would
You
take
want
the
to take
force.
force?
Yeah, because they just gonna be trying to play tempo with low resources. But I can also see
Okay.
Mrkta because it's just so bad for us to remove it actually. So I think actually I agree with you with the Mrkta. I like it.
Multi Oboe Master, I was thinking. Yes.
Yeah,
Now it's obviously a choice. I would probably take Bowmaster, but it's just my intuition. Like what I.
but I mean that's true because they could do exactly swamp. Oh my god, I guess I guess I was supposed to.
It's okay.
So now I think with Toadsys,
Uh-huh.
they're gonna bowmaster with brainstorm. I would brainstorm in response.
Yes, and we will see. Maybe you.
That's crazy.
Daisy,
That's
what
crazy.
are you doing?
That's making it
Crazy.
so easy. They basically saving my pond, Tomasz. That's just three,
Okay,
four,
so
five.
we're taking Bowmaster. That's obviously taking Bowmasters.
Yeah, that's just. And I guess we just pass because brainstorm would be bad
Absolutely.
for us.
By the way, when the Obnixus was printed, my friend he built a deck, and we were going to Vienna, and we played on the train like 3 hours, and he had one single game. So I borrowed him my extra deck, which was Black Green Nick Fit, and he made top 8. So that was all right.
Wow. I mean, such a like good feeling to make top eight, like regardless. I mean, with anything, they just
Exactly.
anytime. Okay, I guess we
It's a lot.
kinda. I'm glad we didn't brainstorm because we already like have two Nolans on top. We just need to dig
Yes.
deeper, I guess.
Yes.
And it's
And
interesting they
like,
play Grixis, two basics. That's interesting on a base
mhm.
and wastelands.
So we want to attack,
And I would
attack.
just play Tamil and pass, I guess,
Tameo and pass. I like it, and I would play Tameo pass
from the
from the
UC.
Gunsmith.
Yeah, they show us
Yes.
many wastelands.
We are basically signalizing, oh, we have brainstorm, and I think they will push like we swords.
Oh,
Master.
I think actually I would force it. It's just that annoying because we need.
I agree. I agree. And
I would actually pitch the force, and if they force back, we're just gonna. I don't want to double force basically at all. Let's see if they're
But
gonna trade the forces.
okay, okay.
Right? Because like I don't want to lose the Kaito. They're gonna force back, but we don't care about losing the body. We're just gonna plow it eventually. But now I think we
Mhm.
actually are like kind of locked in into brainstorm to get deeper.
But then they will kill your Tamil because it's end of turn. You
Oh yeah,
I
that's
don't
true.
know.
That's true. That's true. Oh, that's actually awkward. Maybe I was supposed to double force that.
Yeah, I was thinking about it actually, but
Wow.
it's
Mm,
okay.
yeah, mistakes have been made. But I mean, any land is we should be drawing land soon,
But if
hopefully.
he draws like red land, I think we can be in a world of pain.
Yeah, they're gonna push this, which I don't really care.
We can even wait.
They have Bowmaster in play. We can't brainstorm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe the double force was the play because we don't have the white.
And if we don't get white now,
Yeah, that's crazy.
uh,
We
that's a
actually
shame. But
the
because I was thinking we have everything. So and the only thing that's like annoying, I will really need to like this trend now.
but I mean where are our bowmans by the way, Tomáš? If we draw one, we would just win the game. They're
Hmm.
just kind of sad.
Yeah, we
Yeah, we
probably
need
have
to
to play
ponder
this. We have to play that.
and first kill the Goif if we find the land, of course. Yeah, I guess we're just gonna die because I was not making good play. Yeah, this is on me this game, but it still was kind of like strangely bad variants. But this is on me this lose. I just didn't expect like they made so many strange plays already, and they still gonna get better draw than us. Which happens. So we go. Can we actually survive? No. Only with Bowman. We go now to 2. Bowman this. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's.
but they now we're dead because he plays Obnixilis.
Yeah. I think it was rough
And he
because
has
we kind of get screwed and we like get
mm.
so many deep draws. We played Strix. I don't know. Kinda
Yeah,
unlucky.
we were also not so sure we'll be playing against. But yeah, I think if we had a double force, that it would be. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
We'll be fine.
I'm just like kind of
So
thinking what I would done, but I feel like your line was
yes, but we
definitely
won
the
double
line.
barrel Goif.
Yeah, like that. So they play Grixis mid range kind of. Grixis tempo. With strange
I don't
choices.
mind Nihil Spellbomb.
Not sure if we need some Hydrobus. Probably no.
Mm.
I also think I would cut all 4 Zovils.
Or forces and Spell Pierce.
Yeah, I kind of like that. I still think I feel comfortable we can make comeback. This matchup should be great.
Yes, I like Nihil. Yes, put Indres down.
I also like the shielded
Dress
for the
down.
yeah, this one is also kinda needed.
And we have in theory we can have Hydroblast, but he will have like some Pyroblast, but I don't like to put like to he
Yeah,
doesn't play many of it. But maybe his Dragon Rage Channeler
I don't think he played Chandra. I think just playing.
I think these cards are overall better. And yeah,
That's
I
kind of
would just
it's
do
so crazy. They play 3 quarters. They play 2 basics. I don't know how like their mana base looks. It kind of like it would be interesting to see. I would like to see, but yeah, let's hope I will play better now. Yeah, if we double
yeah,
force the game, we would just play the game. That would mean we playing the
yeah.
game. But if I rip the Bowmaster, I mean, they just went all in. Unfortunately, that's just
Yeah.
how it.
But there was also the punt that we didn't discard the Bowmaster and then they forgot to play it.
Oh yeah,
Well,
that would.
this is also like E. It's like a E. We don't even have Ponder.
Yeah, we kind of like hoping
So
they don't kill the thumbnail, kinda. How many lands you play in your list? 20.
21
Yeah, okay,
plus Lorien revealed.
okay, that's a lot of.
My thinking is like I have 20 lands plus Caracas, which is like a spell, and but I like it a lot.
Yeah, there's a blast, and they're getting badlands.
Okay.
So I hope I draw land. I don't want to kind of brainstorm yet. Yeah, that's actually fine draw. And the funny part, if I knew I would draw the Caracas, right, I would never play it. But that's just
Yes.
that's
Yes.
just.
It's always like that.
But I'm glad we drew land,
But
so that's kind
I
of
think
great.
we'll be okay.
If they told us, I guess we have to kind of. Oh, go is fine.
Yeah, it's beautiful. That's exactly what we want them to play.
Yeah, we're just gonna kill it with ending.
Or they will have a double Nethergo with no ponder.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
That's
fine.
beautiful. I like it.
So their mana is definitely kind of fragile. So we need to like keep it eye if we're gonna go game 3. This game I don't think we can like attack the mana because they have already 2 and they pondering and they know we play wastelands. Yeah, but that's how
Yeah.
Bowman is strong, right? I basically was supposed to fight even with double fours that scenario. That it was just.
Uh-huh.
Guess we're gonna see if we find a lens
I would do the other way around. I would just probably prismatic ending first, and then but you get the land, so that's everything is
under
forgiven.
control. Yeah, I
Yes.
mean they probably. I don't think. Are they playing 4 days? Possibly. We don't know.
Yeah.
So I'm think I would just hide this and ponder and keep brainstorming in case they draw this card.
Hmm.
We are kind of like anyway set up. I don't know if we want to redraw the ponder. Maybe, right? It's a fine card.
Yes. And we don't have to be worried too much about like a bow
Yeah.
because we have our
I'm kind of
bows.
interested, like, for example, him to do that would be in this kind of mirrors, like, insane. Okay,
Hmm.
thumbnail.
We can bounce it or kill it with prismatic ending or
I
something.
feel like now I would draw Ponder and play Ponder and see if they. Maybe no. I guess now I would maybe get Surveillant to see what we draw.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because they
Yeah,
probably
that's
have
my
Bowman.
left.
Yeah, I was like kind of considering, can we do something cute with the Ponder? No, probably no. Then they have like possible. If I know they don't have days, it would be.
We really want land. Yes, we totally want this. Absolutely.
It's gonna
Just
bounce the thumbnail. Because it's gonna be trading land for now. I guess the kind of the punish if they're gonna draw exactly Brimstone, but we have Bowman for it, and also we have ending in the yard.
there is no it doesn't say he has like second blue, right? Especially with his mana.
Exactly, their mana seems kind of greedy in my opinion. If they play like tempo deck,
And I really want to know whether he's not playing Bowmaster. Because a lot of people just play Bowmaster end of turn and you can like
this is kind of like.
it's okay.
So again, like we're like kind of in awkward spot right the days because I could like lure the Bowmaster with this, yeah, but if they have days, Bowmaster is so bad, so I think we need to respect that.
Mhm.
Take the turn. That's actually good.
Oh,
And now
beautiful.
I guess we're just gonna ending the thumbnail.
Uh-huh. Which also can provoke his Bowmaster. And then we can win the Bowmaster fight, right?
Exactly. I'm kind of like playing some custom age. The card like didn't age the best, but it's like alright in your list, and it's just amazing nostalgia. I was starting with when the Bowmaster was kind of like the pillar of the Czech pile.
Yes.
Card is just
And
was
or miracles or whatever. Yeah, see, and that's also you have also like the double tricks. So when you are able to put it into play, these cards that often it's incentive for them to cast Bowmaster.
yeah.
Like kill the creature that already did its job, and then you can like be the king and
Oh, but if
play
they have
more.
Kaito though, they might have Kaito. Oh my god, this is just
Okay, okay,
that's
that's bad. But we have some cards. It's post board.
yeah. We can find that.
It's funny that they didn't return the Bowmaster, which I don't think is right.
Yeah, I think
I
actually
think
I
this,
would actually bounce the Bowmaster maybe if I'm them.
yeah,
That,
exactly. That's my
yeah,
point. I would do the
that would be
same
so bad
because
for us. Now we have at least like glimmer of hope, but they definitely like snowballing us, which I hate. And they
yes,
find the land, yeah, it's just so bad for us. Okay. So I guess we just the Bowman and ponder and trying to find the answer for Kaito. I can also like be greedy and see if they kill the Bowman and see if we can Bowman again, but I think we can find land drop in the forest.
no, I like this. I like this a lot.
And I kinda
And
like drawing I actually kinda don't
I'm
mind killing their Badlands. Or maybe the second blue even so they cannot break tide. That would be better even. I keep them with
interesting, uh, interesting, difficult for sure.
right because like they were missing the land for one turn. And we can like
Mhm.
after they said we wanna draw the Tamil the turn after.
Mhm. I mean, obviously, yeah.
It's kinda like
This will be difficult.
we are definitely gonna
Mm,
be behind. We definitely gonna be behind because the Kaito play was so strong, and we know the Kaito is just kinda the king of the mirrors.
yes. Like, honestly, how I feel about it, I would just like Tameo and play turn. But probably like Wasteland play is good or maybe shuffle.
Because I
But
mean, if they just slam, basically, I'm like afraid if they slam Merc Tide, we are just so behind. They have to
Yes, we
just
are already behind. But if they slam Murktide, I always feel like we can brainstorm
yeah.
into like Swords to Plowshares. Don't know.
Yeah, we definitely can play Tamio and play like right for board because we are behind. I don't hate it.
Yes, also, so he's attacking 3 a turn, and don't forget that he's making our token, and
Yeah, I think
we can.
wasting is just actually not no point because they would just they probably have
Yeah,
removal
they have
for
to.
Bowman and they're gonna draw the
Yeah,
land anyway.
for sure they need return
Kill the
mana.
Bowman.
So I would just get Tameo and hope that we
Yeah, this
can
is
do
tough
something.
though. And I think we're gonna get underground C. I would rather have 2 black.
Okay.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough game. Now I wish I didn't punt that game 1. This is definitely gonna probably, but it's fine. It's better to make the punt in a small tournament than in tournament when it matters. But at least we're getting a lot of insights. Yeah, that's just this is just
That that card is not played.
yeah. I don't think that card is that good, but I definitely understand they liking the
You
Bowman mirror
when it was printed, like it cost like 20 euros, and like everybody wanted to play it, and but it's not good. And
because like
I
I think the plague engine is just
beat the
better.
ultimate with control. I beat the ultimate so many times that I feel like it's
Mhm.
like you're plussing it and it does nothing against so many decks.
Exactly.
And when you are have Planeswalker and you plus it 3 times,
But they're definitely kind of like getting the snowball effect. But yeah,
Mhm.
I'm like fine to losing to these kind of cards and curve. I still yeah I'm not a big fan of the Liliana. I think it's just clunky, but it's working out here.
So now we attack first.
Yeah. If you find how it's called, I'm not attacking them. And this question, I think I will bring some in block step in case we draw Kaito.
Now we can in attack we can brainstorm.
Yeah, and see if we draw Kaito. And yeah, I think we need Kaito and
Mhm.
Kaitung as well.
Yes, we do that. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just thinking what to put on top. I guess we don't really need Teferi, right? Teferi, like only if they can like deploy Merctide.
Mhm.
I kind of want a double Bowman next turn as well to just get a
Uh-huh.
decent board.
Yeah, so brainstorm bottom.
I bring some bottom and Bowman on top. Do it back.
Okay.
Let's see if we can do something. They might just find Pyroblast anyways. They seems like having a reasonable board is gonna be definitely still tough for
Now we
us.
plus it.
Yeah.
We will need to plus it and hope for the best. But I mean, Bowmaster is killing us kind
I
of.
think I would draw here then plussing.
Well, we
Actually
oh
no.
we oh you didn't attack Kaito.
Yeah, that was actually I didn't expect that. So I have 4 life and they can
Okay, now I didn't. Okay, I didn't. I missed that because I would be like attacking Kaito. If you draw Kaito, you can deal like 3 damage to it, and you killing Kaito next turn. But it's okay. It's okay.
yeah.
Okay, what happened? The problem is when he plus his
It
Kaito,
is
he can kill our
yeah,
Kaito.
I almost
So
like spaced it out. They couldn't just kill it. Yeah, I'm just kind of like kind of lost in this game. Yeah, that
okay,
was. I still think I basically am lost because the game it was just so tough. They just get the board advantage.
yeah.
Sometimes I'm
It's
like
of
losing
course
myself.
it's difficult, and I don't play online, so I'm not clicking it. But even now, I would probably just plus so he doesn't kill our Kaito because now he can plus and kill the Kaito, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
And
that's true. That's true. I completely
that's
lost it
fine.
as well. Yeah.
But
That's
on
just
the other hand, that Liliana, that's kind of good against Bowmasters. If you think the match is about Bow, that's maybe a card to play.
I think you can. I think the best is just play Bowmaster. That's enough overall. Like I don't think you need to play any
Yeah,
other
yeah.
cards. Like Plague Engine would be like probably better than the Lirana even
I think you just want to play land and
and
yeah, I
Tamio
don't
and
know.
Pass. So definitely, I mean, but honestly, even if I did that, they would just down tick with Liliana,
Yeah.
right?
I think what we
The,
do now, we just pass.
I think the only what we could have done play if I played that one situation game 1 better and go game 3 basically. That was what could be done.
Mhm.
This I think this game was not recoverable despite. Yeah, that was quite horrendous what I did.
I think that's too strong to say. I think we could have attacked the Tameo, the Kaito, and be killing the Kaito. Apparently, he doesn't have any.
For sure. I forget about clicking on the Planeswalker with the Tameo. I forget.
Yes, but now when he's if he plus it, if he zeros and draws, we will just play both masters, right?
And shooting the Liliana.
Probably yes. Shoot, Liliana.
Hey, did they draw already?
No, he minus it, and he brought back Bowmaster. Oh, that's annoying. That's why I think in Bowmaster Mirror it's kind of unbeatable because she brings back Bowmaster, killing Bowmasters. She kind of does it all.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, but it's second main phase, so
I think I'm kind of like okay to going next round. I mean, it just
okay. But please don't give in. Like get mana, and if he wants to get out his turn or something,
okay.
throw with the two.
I guess I will do it
Get
for the good thing, but I feel like the game is lost. Definitely could have been played better though.
So is he playing Bowmaster?
Oh, he's killing this. Interesting.
That's nothing we can do. It's fine. So
Yeah, I
now we
guess.
want to draw from the clue.
And hopefully we draw that to answer for the
Lead it.
Planeswalkers.
And yeah.
Yeah, basically the game was ended when I didn't click on the Kaito, but
Mm-hmm.
space it out that situation. Which is fine.
So it's Bowmaster. So we Bowmaster in response.
I guess the ending doesn't really do it. We need to just draw land to have another Bowman. Yeah, they're just so ahead, so let's just.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean
definitely. If I,
Kaito.
yeah, basically, but they showed us they are like kind of better in the mirror as well. Despite I made some errors, right? They have like clean answer for the Kaito. And,
Mhm.
but I mean, we could get them on the mana base. They just like get the mana in the time. Everything was kind of lining up. I'm not sure about the
Fine.
Obnixilis, and yeah, the Leonas probably was like overkill, but
Don't
definitely
forget we
was great in the
started both
mirror.
games with fetch land and like
Kind of low
first
mana,
game. We had only one land, which is also not ideal.
but I was for sure supposed to hit the Kaito for free, and after go up, and we would have maybe a
No?
glimmer of hope. But yeah, let's hope we're gonna like cover up from that. Wait, did we?
Realistically, if that helps you, realistically, he would minus Liliana, get Kite,
Yeah, I
get
mean, I feel like
Bowmaster.
I feel like they don't play that horror. I mean, the game one they played strangely, but the game two I think they played fine. They
Mhm.
showed us they know what is going on. Okay, I guess we keep this. Finally, we're getting
Yeah,
some lands.
nice.
We're playing against Romario, who plays like Doomsday sometimes, Storm.
Mhm.
So let's see what is.
Yes, and it's Underground Sea. Thought it's so easiest
Yeah,
thing in the world.
let's see. We're probably gonna play some kind of combo.
It's like proactive force of will, as I like to call it.
You could also like play, for example, some beans or Jeskai control.
Just get control. It is. Pierce Ponder negation. Guess we get take Narset.
Yeah, the narcissists only matter. We don't really care about spell pierce. We could argue. Nah, we need to. We just need to like.
I would take Narset. Narset is annoying, but obviously not so good against Bowmaster for sure. But in this position, not he only showed us two lands, so we can always like wasteland him.
Yeah, Karakas was
Or we just
actually
draw.
amazing draw.
Yeah, yeah. Just waste him.
They don't even flow the mana. Just. Bomas is like
Yeah,
is a good draw, but I don't like the two lands, so I would shuffle this actually.
agreed.
Let's shuffle that.
But these Jeskai decks, they almost like I feel like they can't beat the boom so insanely against them.
Oh yeah, I feel like it would be still pretty good, but the two lands was rough underneath
Yes, for sure.
beneath that.
Like we have brainstorm, but if we don't get the two, if there was like fetch land, it would be different.
But I definitely get caught the last round. Definitely, it was an interesting match. And
Yes, and that's obviously incredible about Magic in general, but I guess Legacy especially.
this is a good
You can
draw.
always learn more. That's beautiful draw, beautiful, and also they also can beat Kaito at
Hmm.
game one.
I think so too. Let's draw the Kaito. I mean, Brainstorm also gonna show us why the Brainstorm is still like the
Also,
staple.
I would also like to point out that Caracas works very nicely with your own Kaito, so you can forever bounce like some of your creatures.
I think I'm
Please,
gonna
please,
also
please, please,
start.
please, 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 just play Caracas and attack,
Oh,
and he will maybe sort it. No, no, no. It's
I,
okay,
I
whatever.
I already clicked to it, unfortunately.
I want to fake Kaito, so they starts to plowshare it.
Yeah, but they
They
wouldn't to have
often
it.
do.
They have ended. This is ending. They had one
Yes, but
random draw.
maybe they
Yeah, I
drew
know, I
some
know, I know,
cards.
I know. I don't
I
disagree
just
with you.
want to give my opponent
I don't
chance to
disagree
mess
with
it up.
that. Yeah, I don't disagree with that play.
So play second tricks.
I want to actually play the basic. What I want to point out, I think they might be playing some hate for basics.
Okay, good point.
They might play like back to basic, for example. Another force. It's not the ideal, but not the worst. But you are right about it. But it was already too late. But I
No,
think
it's okay.
your insights are definitely great. You are definitely very, very like.
Because because when I play against some of these days, they really like they just sort of plowshare. They're trying to kill
I guess
those
now we're
cards.
gonna do it. Your
Yes,
line.
we just attack, of course.
But I don't think they have plow, but they might have. There was a glib. There was a. I think I just wanna
Yeah.
pass and just hardcast Lorian maybe soon.
Okay. Now it was also possibility after blocks to play brainstorm
Yeah,
to get the Kaito.
that's true.
And you can also shuffle with Lorian. We're definitely playing brainstorm end of turn, I
But
guess.
I kinda don't want to like force of negation my brainstorm. They had 3 mana up.
Okay, fair.
Right? Like, they would definitely like use it for any spell basic and it would be definitely a better spell. And they're definitely
Oh, that's
preparing the Kaito.
beautiful. My favorite.
Yeah, they need to remove the tricks because they know about Kaito.
And now you play end of turn the brainstorm, okay? Oh, no. Be
Really?
good, be good.
I just wanna get as deep as possible to and anyways I'm
But
brainstorm locking.
you would shuffle with Lorian.
But I wanna kinda hardcast it in this matchup. I wanna go the
Okay.
upstairs. If it makes
Okay.
sense.
Okay.
Yeah, but definitely I will play your way. So sorry, I will play slower and I will play your way. All the decisions.
It's okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's
Yeah,
just
that's better.
possibilities. Like it's just good to think about it. Like we just put
Because
back.
you play like very differently, but I wanna you are the speed host, and I wanna play your lines. I mean, but I guess that last it's kind of like hard anyways to like make it together, right? Like all your thoughts because it's Magic Online, and I'm clicking. So sometimes it's like
That was my
colliding.
point. Like
Yeah,
do your best. I would just put Swords to Plowshares
sometimes
and
the
Plains now,
collidation
or
is
Tundra, if you will. Probably Swords Plains. Put back.
yeah, and probably on top the sword of plowshares. We don't really need it.
Yeah, I would even put it bottom, but it's okay. You
Yeah,
will
yeah,
not need it.
we will don't need it at all. That's true.
Hmm.
They cannot force of negation now, so we're gonna see the hand. I'll play now the land in case they plow it, but I think if they plow, they would plow it now.
Hmm.
I kind of wish they don't have the spell piece, so... Oh yeah, that's actually amazing. Now, next time we can just
For
load
spell
and
pierce?
reveal.
Is it for spell pierce?
Yeah, it was for spell pierce, so... Next time we're gonna
Yes,
load in.
that's giving us. Yeah, that's good.
I kinda like the one of Lorian in your deck now, that's kinda like gonna game handy.
Mm. And I mean, the cards. Obviously, we can talk about it. Like I can talk about it for like 20 minutes. But one thing I would like to point out that I like a lot is that Tameo can return it,
Hmm.
and it's not just draw three, but it can be really that you need land. It's also like two basic islands if you need that.
So we're definitely gonna force that. Force
Yes,
pitching the brainstorm, I guess.
brainstorm for sure.
Interesting. So they're gonna go kinda... They went for... I guess we're gonna be playing with 0 cards.
Yeah, we have to. We have to.
Um, they're going kinda the play...
And now top of our deck, planes, swords, not great.
Yeah, I mean, but they kinda like drew very well right from the top, with what we see.
Uh-huh. For sure.
They are only on 4 lands, and we drew kind of flat. I think we can like wanna see either Brainstorm or Tameo now.
I want to see Tameo for sure.
I don't want to
That's
see
like
their Plains of Volca. It would be just disaster if they like find another Plains of Volca. That would be.
uh-huh.
There's the brainstorm. That's why I'm holding the land. Okay, this is just beautiful.
I love it. It's so beautiful. And we even know what to put back, put in. Great. Tameo.
I will get better though. I definitely make like some, but all your incidents make sense to me. So I definitely taking a lot notes
By the way,
in my
one thing
brain.
that not always obvious. That's why I like Caracas so much.
Oh my god, this is dirty. But I guess they got me.
That's pretty good.
But it's like not that bad.
Uh,
We like already like recouping one card with the Tameo.
exactly, exactly. And then you can surveil, yes.
We
Preferably,
don't
yes.
need.
Now Thoughtseize would be insane.
Uh-huh.
Or
Spappies
another
would be a little
one
bit
to
better than
play.
one.
I
Yeah,
mean,
that's.
if they have four Feolingas, that can be very helpful.
Now is the question: are we gonna wait with the clue to flip it, or I think we need to draw it now and try to draw something to.
Yes. I would really like to see that
I actually messed
Thoughtseize.
up a little bit. Okay, Bombas is not
It's
the
fine.
worst. But correct would be Tab the Tundra, but I think it would be only punching if we draw
Basically,
exactly stock up.
it feels like the only real spell in this matchup is like four Feolingas
Oh
into
yeah,
this deck to pay.
and the
If they
spell pierce
have
can
it,
get him. Maybe they maybe not gonna play around spell pierce.
yes.
The card is kind of nice to see back. Oh, they play. It's good to know this. They play this, and oh
Oh,
my
they're
god,
going for Lorien reveals. Amazing.
we can like start with Bowman and see if they let it, and if it's, they plow
Mm-hmm.
or force, we're just gonna spell pierce it. Wait, they have already now the alluring us. Wow,
Feolingas.
I'm gonna click on spell pierce.
So hopefully they don't have to have three cards.
Yeah,
Hopefully they don't have another force.
that would be just brutal.
Yes.
Oh, thanks God, Jesus.
Cool.
Another land is bad, but the time will like recoup, and we're gonna just draw gas, hopefully.
Uh-huh.
So let's draw now, in case of Kaita, I already made that. I'm learning your deck a little bit more. Fortunately, actually, I don't mind the playing lands. We're gonna slowly
Uh-huh.
get like super deep with the stock ups.
Yes, it would be great to be able to flip it so we can play another one and get even.
I don't think the plow is my read, but let's see if I'm wrong. They might have the
We'll see.
plow,
Yeah, I would expect that, honestly.
because the Tamil cannot be
They need
killed.
to have something. They didn't have force. They didn't have.
Oh, so I was right. You see, like sometimes I have like weird feelings, and they're right about.
But I know that what my friend who plays it explained to me that sometimes you kind of know whether they have something or not. Some, that like the system gives you some kind of info.
Mhm. But Magic Online randomizer is way better than Arena, for example. So
Hmm.
I feel like they definitely like you can find some, but I feel like it's like almost perfect on Magic Online. That's why I'm like playing for so long on this platform. When I don't play
Hmm.
paper, okay, I guess we untap. They let us make a big moment. Sword is better, but we eventually need to draw these cards. We going to the extreme late game.
And I
Uh,
mean,
but
swinging for five.
but the Tamil is
That's
also like showing like why play 4 copies. Just amazing, Tomáš. That's just
it's insane, absolutely.
and ponder. Now we finally flip it and
And
play another
that's
one.
great. That's exactly it.
I can looking for Forzoville, Toadseas,
Force of will.
Kaido, Bowmaster, because you have so many.
Absolutely. Agreed.
There's a force. Okay, that's good.
There's a force.
And I think they play only one Sanctuary.
Mhm.
Good for us. Sometimes they play more. That would be just so bad because they would just get the four us. And
Mhm.
okay,
Okay, so
guess we bounce
we
it.
return it to Caracas, and we obviously replay it because we can spare. If we had only one, we would wait a
Yeah,
turn.
I agree with that.
But now we just you can always have like you can have like Wrath of God or
But they also
some.
spewed its plow not on Bowman, which is
Uh-huh.
Bowman's. That's just very interesting play. So I guess we need to. Okay, we
Yeah,
can't force
Wrath
that.
of God.
Well played
No,
by
that's
them
I would
though.
help them.
They played well, but we are still ahead a little bit. But they're getting.
Yes,
That was a good play.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. Now he thinks he dealt with Tameo. He needed two cards for it.
I'm afraid I'm gonna wait with the ponder. But we know we
Hmm.
have actually bad card on top. But if we Harkas force, we will tap the Caracas. So I think.
Yes, I'm very happy with this approach. I always like to take things slow.
But the last round, I definitely like lost my thoughts, and it's kind of like it's basically kind of like snowball effect for me, right? Like basically, if you make some blunder, like basically the brains like start gonna make more errors. I don't know if you are
Hmm.
probably like way better player than me, but for me sometimes the multitasking is tough. Okay, this
I
is
think it's kind of important. I call it like Zen. It's just my internal term. That means like when you're dead or when you're in a bad situation, whether you
so this is actually interesting. Do we gonna let them play Erolingas or counter this class because they might have also they might have another spell appears. That would be also
oh,
they might play more than one copy. So we have like they're probably gonna be trying to target Erolingas for sure. But are we gonna force pitch Tameo to play around spell appears or are we gonna hardcast now on some cast? This is the
I think you let him resolve it,
yeah we don't
in
care
my
about the
opinion,
body. Yeah,
and see how he taps.
we wanna definitely go for 4, right? That's like guaranteed.
I think if he taps out, we will hardcast, and if he leaves one mana open, we pitch ponder.
Yeah, if you go for
Or
this, I
we,
think we definitely gonna pitch. I think I would pitch Tameo here.
yes, you can pitch Tameo. That's fine.
Yeah, I feel like they might have like, but if they have counterspell, I guess they got me anyways. If they counterspell, holy moly, that's not good. Oh, they have this. Okay, I guess we can't like redo about it. Oh,
Don't tell me they have
how many
it.
forces they already? But I mean, they can find it. They already used one force level, so it's possible. Okay, but they don't find it. That would be.
That's cool. Very cool.
But I mean, maybe we overworked it. But I feel like they show us the one spell piece. I think it was completely fine what we did.
Is he source?
I think we
Is he
saw this
sorcerer?
some class. I don't think they're gonna have anything. Or do you wanna play around if in case they draw Tameo later?
No, I
We are
think
14.
yeah. Don't play it.
Yeah, we
It's
can
fine.
wait. But the decision is right because we're gonna be flipping Tameo this turn. Or
Hmm.
maybe we can even like no. I think flipping Tameo is fine.
No, we will give him only one life because we are so smart. We will flip.
Yeah. Let's ponder first, I guess.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I like the stock up. This is just the card we were looking.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I also don't mind doing the ponder. But it would tap out. I mean, I definitely play in the land, but there's just so many lands now to work with.
But you definitely want to flip. Okay?
Yeah, so I think the ponder is then fine draw. I think the ponder is like amazing draw as a random
Hmm.
draw.
Hmm.
It's like my kind of like okay. And do we stock up and clear the land? I guess so.
Yes, I know you want to keep
The
one black on
Caracas.
top.
Yeah.
The
Actually
Caracas
no.
and one black.
Actually no. No. I don't think we need the Caracas because of
Okay.
we wanna probably ponder after that.
Hmm.
Oh, double bomb master is just amazing. This is just.
Yes, absolutely.
And I think we just bomb master now in case they draw Harkas Force off. We just bomb master it
Mm.
now.
Fair.
And also with your play, I can like it. They can't another some caster that they're just gone. The card. I don't think they play another Sanctuary as we kind of like yeah, but they might play more Snapcaster mages. So
Yes,
what
but
is
they don't
this?
have Forfurlingas anymore, right? They need to have second copy in their deck because they played it from Snapcaster. That's why I kind of liked to let the Snapcaster resolve.
Oh god, is this Creep Volker or no?
It doesn't kill planes. It doesn't kill
Okay,
planes.
thanks god. I actually didn't. This I think this card is also a big potential to be always in the white decks. I think it do so
Yes.
much. The card is just okay. So
Yeah,
they
we will be minusing for stock up.
oh yeah, and just trying to find Force of Will and Kaito. I mean yeah, mainly Kaito.
Kaito and yeah, I mean,
They are
so
free
good.
life. Maybe it was like played just Bowman Dam. We
Hmm.
would put them on one, but I'm thinking, okay, they are
So that
finding everything. Yeah, you see, if I bone them, they couldn't fetch here, but I don't think they're gonna fetch at all. I think it was a fine play what we did. I mean, yeah, I would actually
I mean,
already win.
I mean,
I thought about
even
that play because the game, like
don't
the
tell
deck
me
is
they
so
can win
small.
this. And you shuffle.
Yeah, yeah, that's. Oh, there it is. I honestly think we bowman the actually no, we're gonna shoot them and play Kaito and draw. They lose the life.
Beautiful.
That's the play. And unfortunately,
And
if
by
we
the way, I
find
just want to.
force, you would keep that white.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
We just draw.
Imagine the Force of Will, we kind of have open the Force of Will. Yeah, they're even fetching. Wow. So they say that they have another 4 of Erlingas. I guess we graveyard both. Yeah, nice.
Okay.
We just killed them. We have last land in the deck. Oh my, what a crazy game one.
Beautiful. But I just want to say, like, the Caracas is great that you can return. Kaito. So you
Oh
can,
yeah, I'm keeps like yeah. Basically, you that's why I'm. It's better to play with you your deck than I would play myself. I would miss so much like small details you were pointing out.
and
That,
you can like
that's amazing.
forever return. For example, in this like situation, you can like untap, plus Tameo, attack, deal damage, still in combat.
Hmm.
You return with Caracas Kaito, put it into play off Bowmaster, so you have Bowmaster.
Oh my
You can do
god.
it Subcaster, you can do it others, and you can activate it again. And
Yeah, definitely. I mean, your deck almost want to play two Caracases, I think.
no. I don't think so. But but when you have it,
Yeah, it's
it's
just
good.
it feels just like
And
such
it
a like
seems
insane
like just
spell.
guy, for example, this deck, just guy, they almost can't beat Caracas. They need like back to basics or something because when we get Caracas, it's certainly card we're looking for.
We're bringing these
For sure, we
two
want to
funds.
Hydroblast. Uh, I think Nihil Spellbomb is alright. I don't mind it.
Yeah, they show us Snapcaster Mage and Sanctuary.
And how do you feel about like Edict against like Jace the Mind Sculptor? I'm not so sure about it.
I'm also not sure. Are we gonna put them on Tameo? They don't show us Tameo in such a long game, so I think we should don't respect
Yeah.
the Tameo.
But I think you definitely want to put out a sort of because we still have like Prismatic for like Teferi, what something you can even kill Tameo with it.
I don't think we want a Battle Wave. That seems kind of like too heavy for this matchup.
Yes, I agree. I
This
agree
one
with it.
also is kind. This one would be cute for the some customer, but I think we don't have the really this space. Spellpiece though was MVP that game.
Yes, I think no, we definitely want to keep that. I'm just thinking what else we want. Two more cards. I'm wondering which ones.
Because the fun is like still medium because they bring in Pyroblasts. It's still free mana, kind of like bad counter spell.
Like a card that we could cut is something like Wasteland or two.
Yeah, I don't think actually we can like really waste them.
Yes.
I would cut one only
That's what.
probably.
Okay. Okay. I would even probably cut two.
Okay, let's do that because as I said, I'm like
And
gonna listen to
have
your
spells
calls.
because unless they have like really like how I'm thinking, unless they have Blood Moon back to
You definitely like showed
we
like you are
we,
like
we
great
can
player.
play we can play this game with three duels. We don't need any more, right? And even if we start with one, they are no.
So
So
I
I like to have as many spells as.
think the next problem is fine. Yeah, I guess we're gonna bring all the spells when we actually discuss it. And
I
let's
like this.
hope they don't have like. Sometimes they might be playing some like kind of like mentor cheesy sideboard or like something else in that
Could
regards.
be, but still, we have three Thoughtseize. That's like what we're going to play
But
turn
I
one.
mean, I already like your insights, Tomáš. I mean, hopefully we're gonna maybe like in after the Belgium we can maybe like celebrate your win again in the video. That would
Oh my
be
god! And there will be so many great players, and
yeah. I
it's
mean,
also it's game of luck as well.
but I mean, you're showing like all the lines. Basically, I wasn't like thinking that way. But I'm thinking I'm a decent player, or like because I'm like counting my win rate on Magic Online. On Magic Online, they definitely clashing usually against the best ones from the like basically they all meet here basically. But definitely it's a lot of paper players they don't play Magic Online, and you are like one of them, which is like definitely nice to kind of see your
But
insights.
but I have the luxury that I play every Monday paper,
Oh yeah, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
we have like 14 people there, and every week, and then we sometimes play tests, we sometimes weekend tournaments. I can play quite a
Unfortunately,
lot.
here we have like it's like every 2 months basically, plus
Yeah,
the nationals every 1 year, which is like
I understand.
amazing
So
event.
here we want to just underground sea ponder, very easy.
Yeah, I agree.
We're
But I
looking for
mean,
Tundra.
I think they would. It's possible they bring the Hado for non-basic. Hopefully we go. We
It is possible, but I don't think we have force.
yeah,
So
yeah, that's
we
true.
if something is like we can always
Yeah, this is
eventually take those
amazing.
lands.
Caracas is the best
We
land,
can
and
exactly. I like it a lot. So we want to get Tundra first
oh,
and
oh, I guess it doesn't matter. I've already played one.
whatever. But we definitely want to be casting Strix next
Yeah,
turn.
yep.
And again, threatening that Kaito. He
I
will
also
probably
like
be
the
playing.
Lorien. Basically, go upstairs again.
Yes. He's going surveillance, which he's telling us that's back to back.
But I have to say, Kaito is like such an interesting design. They never like made such an interesting, complex card, which is like
I
insanely
like
on board.
I like it so much. And
Hmm.
it's not like of course when you like ninja like it's right. He can't even pyroblast. That's
And I also just love you bringing back the Strix. I feel like I mean, you probably know Tomáš Vlček. I basically followed his Czech pile, and basically the streaks was I basically after like loved the streaks when I played this
Look, he
list.
has 5 cards in hand. He's like, you know, as if you like check pile. I mean, this is what you always want to see, like source
Oh
supply for
yeah.
your streak.
But what I miss is Leo Vault in your list. To get kind of the top end, but we don't go force it. We play the basic lands because the
No, he
mono
has
red.
2 basics.
Yeah, we
It's
need to force that.
fine.
And I think we actually what do we pitch?
I would probably pitch.
Lorien, I think.
Yeah, I
Or,
would probably pitch brainstorm, honestly.
oh, you go okay. So you don't wanna base them then? You wanna keep the land for the Lorien hardcast, or do you wanna cut them from white? Or maybe
No,
we just stock up. I think maybe I would stock up when they don't have pyro.
this was my thinking. I would just like probably play Scrubland. Oh no, maybe I would play Caracas and stock up.
Yeah, because you can waste and also play Tameo. Exactly.
We're giving him information, and when we will be playing Tameo, he has to force like a pyroblast it, like on
I
side.
like force.
Force and Teferi.
Yeah,
Or no?
because yeah, I feel like the
Or
bomb.
Tameo is, yeah, we probably can't pass on Tameo, can
Yeah,
we?
Tameo is just amazing. With they just can't beat it.
Uh-huh. So
And
you have to, as I
actually,
said,
that was a good call. Now we're gonna use the Lorien as a pitch for force in case they play Jace.
and we still have the possibility of going with Tameo with Lorian.
Oh, they
We
don't
have
play anything. This
lands.
is even better. But I'm kind of like they can just pyroblast that.
Yes.
I honestly think I would just wanna play slow, play land and pass and hold everything up. Because
So you don't want
I
to.
just smell the pyroblast here.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you like. I mean, we can like try play it if you think they are
I
not
would
on it.
just honestly, I would just play Tameo and make him have it.
Okay, let's
He
do
has
it.
4 cards, and you can play next turn Lorian.
I guess we can
So make him
actually.
have it.
Oh, I misplayed because he can have pyroblast and spell. I was supposed to play the land first, and it was my bad.
It's okay. We don't have enough anyway.
Let's see if they have the spell
Oh yeah, you
pierce.
okay now? I get it.
Yeah,
Sorry. Yes, that's a misplay.
yeah, that was a clear misplay. But I punted it. That's like the most important for the viewers. They know basically what is
Yes.
happening. But I
What
actually
is the
don't
correct one?
mind seeing basically if they point in the comments if I miss something. That's definitely
Yeah, absolutely. I that's kind of
it's
the thing
very
that
complicated.
I had issue with some players that after we play a game
Hmm.
match, I always want to discuss about some lines, and
Hmm.
some people don't like it. And I sometimes say, "Don't you think you should have done this or should I have done that?" Some people think that you're like criticizing, but I
Yeah, they
think
definitely they depends also on
the
culture.
way how I'm
Culture.
thinking, I want to know what's right, what they
For
think. So
example, I don't mind. I actually also enjoying this in paper. I understand why people just wanna move on immediately on online, right? Because you just wanna play most of the games. You
yeah.
also just wanna like it's basically like playing on poker side, right? You're just making bankroll. You just don't care about what is happening
Mhm.
with your opponent. But in paper, definitely I can see more
By the way,
the
now we untap
yeah,
and we are in super commanding position with double force. So play Wasteland
yeah.
and just attack and do nothing else and pass. And now we're going to do this for rest of the game.
Yeah, I don't think. I mean, that's why I like.
We don't want to be flipping. We don't want to be flipping.
I agree with you.
Because then Caracas doesn't work. But if we draw extra card a turn,
And that's why I was like kind of like what you missed it, but you knew you would want the Tamil. That's why don't want to pass on Tamil.
uh
And
yeah,
oh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah,
exactly.
they starting the war, but I guess we are invited.
Yeah, I mean they need to have two, which is fine.
But it's
And
so
still, if
gross
they
for them, right? Like this is why
yes,
the characters are so amazing in your list, Tomáš. They're just gonna kill them in such a way.
and yeah, we want to yeah we want
I
to
don't
do
think
this.
it matters what we keep here. Anyways, yeah, and this is just I think game. This is just game. This turn.
Yes, incredible. And we still have Force of Will, and they have 2 cards. The, oh, that was in their turn.
Yeah,
Even better.
yeah. Let's just play it. And I kind of wanna draw now because you can find land drop or
Okay.
Totsies.
Yes,
Oh, or this.
that's also good.
I think I would only play it if they play Brainstorm. Like otherwise, I would just gonna hold the Caracas.
Mhm.
Let's see if they play Brainstorm. Yeah, I guess I'm invited, and we're gonna let it resolve. We're gonna make a free, how I like to say in Czech, Vensa, big creature. Yeah, I don't think I care about the cards when we are like
By the
also
way,
drawing.
I'm thinking for years to write an article on like Czech magic slang because I think it's so beautiful and there are so many great nicknames for
Oh,
cards.
exactly. I also like to reading the old Czech newspapers from Magic.
Yeah, yeah, they are so good.
Yeah, the nostalgia is definitely hitting.
Impulse Owl and things like that.
I mean, we also like around Opava had like such a like long term like we have like such a like big community like in every like stage of Magic.
You let it resolve, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't think we care about right. We're just
Yeah,
gonna
because we're
load
drawing
in,
three cards now, right?
just go upstairs, see what we draw. Yeah, I don't mind land and stock up. Yeah, we're just gonna be piling the cards.
So cool.
And I don't think they play. Oh, it would be amazing if they play the village land, and from there they would play the fourth Erlingas. That would guard me. That village land is
Okay.
actually has been very scary from show and tell decks.
Yes.
That definitely
But
will be the new
for
cover.
I have to say, I play against your brother in Opava,
Oh
and
yeah, he
I was dead on board. He only needed attack with
I think he
uh,
made that brain fart because
yes, it was a breakdown. He
he's
just
learning
needed
the
to attack with
format.
Emrakul,
Hmm.
but he didn't. He first played Brainstorm.
Hmm.
He went from 18 to 12 because of my double. This is okay.
Really? I mean, we just
And
gonna.
then he attacked, but I already had lethal.
But Tomáš, they have two cards only, and we just kill them. But they might have
Oh,
Pyroblast. You think they might have Pyroblast? But I
but
feel
we have
like,
double force.
yeah, I think I just forced it, right?
Hmm.
But you could finish your thought about when you played my brother.
Yeah, it was just like and that's kind of what I call moment of Zen. Like you are dead and you know it, but you
Hmm.
just let your opponent to do it to finish. And your brother was probably so excited that he drew Brainstorm and
Hmm.
played it. He took six from two Bowmasters, and then he attacked, but I already that was killing him backwards with another one. So it was kind of absolutely insane game because even that I had plus Tamio, he attacked only for 15. So
Oh
I
my
was
god,
on
that
three
was
life,
actually very
and
close
then I could
still.
double force his bounce and force and kill him. So that was just insane.
I mean, he definitely learned a lot, though. He was telling me. I mean, he's getting into the format, and basically,
Mm.
he liked. Basically, I showed him like several decks, but he liked most of the Yurikatel, and I think the deck is evolving a lot. I think you can even go mono blue show and tell, and that's also very strong right now. Mono blue show and tell. You can go
Yes,
many
but
many ways.
I like that Eureka, but it's really one of those cards that's so expensive that's for and it's not even sure whether it's good enough. Like
Oh yeah, yeah. You
obviously,
can like even play Wandering in that slot, and you will not be wrong.
yes.
Wandering is like also like such a correct card. Like you just, I guess we're just gonna force
It's
it.
please no, I would not do it. No, don't force, please.
Okay, but that was a draw for them, and they don't have Pyro, but we can kind of clear.
Yeah, we also have Edict,
But they know I have
and I
force, but they can beat the force.
yeah
So
we killing him. We killing him. Even
basically, I wanted force this Tomáš because they can find Supreme Verdict from the Tamil.
okay, that's
I guess I was supposed to be loud about it. That was
no,
my
that's
argument.
okay. I still think we can't
I
lose.
mean, we should find a threat. Yeah, we're gonna answer brainstorm and survey if they're gonna find a verdict. Okay, they didn't find it. Good game, Romario. This is well played. He's basically living in US. I was watching his stream some in past, but I don't have really time when I'm not anymore full timing. Right, when we were basically making full time Magic, right, you just could watch like more streams, right, being in the community more. And he's from like originally Brazil, but he's in US, and he's definitely like nice person.
Uh-huh.
And he's even using the DB Romario. Basically, they made for the content creators a DB account. So they basically you basically have access to everything, and you have free entries, but you're not winning anything. So definitely like benefits, but also if you're a good player, I think it's better to only play on that account when you play their events. I wanna say. I'm basically like getting my paper cards from playing Magic Online, which is like kind of win-win, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. But I also seen I mentioned
I'm getting
you
my paper cards from playing Paper Magic.
I mentioned Tomáš Mar, but he now play Vintage. He's stopped playing Legacy, which is interesting. He's from Prague, right?
Yeah, he is, but we don't see him very much.
Oh yeah,
And I told him
I think
when I
he's
meet him and I tell him, Tom, come play, and he's like, it's not enough value.
Oh yeah, he's definitely like looking for value. He always was trying trading me to get value from. He was always trying to buy ticks from me for less than. He's like a trader, yeah. Yeah, but I mean, what I want to point is, I think he's. I basically would also invite him into the video, but I feel like he's like kind of like, as you already mentioned, like kind of don't care about talking and like he's not involving. Because I feel like he's also like one of the best Czech legacy players ever. He was also like when he was younger, right? Like he was like kind of the zoomer, the best even in his prime.
My favorite is like we decided like whatever
Yeah.
Thursday or Friday that we're going to Italy to play Ovinogedon. We took
Okay.
16 hours bus ride to Milan,
Oh wow,
and
that was
and
right.
we ended up in the finals in like 500. So that was pretty cool.
Mm. That's why I also like reading the old newspapers, the from like the Czech MTG newspapers, old. Basically reading about like when they travel to, for example, GP Zurich and these kind of like events, and just reading the details. Like basically you can gain, like basically how the meta was solving
Yeah,
everything. This
I
kind of.
think we just want Underground Sea and Tamil.
And unfortunately, I want that point. This player usually plays show and tell, so I think I was supposed to. I think they are on show and tell,
Okay,
but it kind of we were like in.
it's obviously tough, but Thoughtseas is
Yeah.
so.
They might also not be on show and tell. They probably changing decks as well.
You know what's good as well? Caracas.
Oh yeah, that would be if they just slam the big spaghetti monstrum. I would like to
Yes.
call Emrakul.
But by the way, when I play against your brother in the second game,
Mhm.
because he beat me in the first, he played Eureka and he played Atraxa and Monster, and I put in Kaito and tap one of his creatures, bounce the other with Caracas.
Wow, this is savage.
So Kaito is also like when he just goes blindly for it, Kaito is the way.
So basically, you can put the Kaito as a creature from show and tell, or he played Eureka. I'm now
No,
would
no,
be
no, no. He played Eureka
okay. Okay. Yeah.
uh, because it's a planeswalker, so you can put him
Oh,
in
that's
the hand.
actually a decent draw. Unfortunately, we have already won, so. Uh, I was actually testing the Eureka Tell last weekend and I get bodied. I started 2-0 and I finished 2-4, by the way. I was just not having great time. Because I feel like I felt it's good time to play like kind of like the show and tell, but I just think it just was not the right. The meta already like changed, so it was
Mm-hmm.
interesting. Okay, ponder. So we're gonna probably most likely be. I was supposed to
Kaito.
bowman,
You want
but
to put
now
Bowman?
now when I missed it because I need to focus again for
Well,
the game, I feel like I need gonna try to go as deep as possible to find Totsies or Force.
yes. But unfortunately, Thoughtseize won't be all that good next turn. If we get the next turn, because he get this nonsensical line.
Yeah, I guess I'm glad I didn't go for it. Right, they were so close to just.
Uh-huh.
I think they might be afraid of spell pierce or something like these. I don't think I'm gonna show them the wide yet. I think it's kind of
Okay.
it's kind of like
Good. Good call. Good call.
because they like everybody put me on tempo.
Uh-huh.
Show him the wide might be. So Totsies, okay, they playing around Bowman. That's actually good play by them. But I'm kind of curious, like maybe no, I feel like it's better to draw and go deeper.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually interesting draw.
So now do you want to do Kaito? Because we can like ponder, get Thoughtseize.
I think I'm gonna just ponder because they might play daisies as well. I think tapping out into Kaito would be.
Well, Kaito doesn't care about Wasteland, about Days.
Yeah, I know, but if we find protection and they're gonna go
Okay,
for it,
go for it. Go do ponder first.
because I feel like they can just go over the top and just beat any board what we do. It's not about the. So basically, when I'm playing this matchup, it's not about the present what I'm trying to put. I'm just trying to not find as much shields. Is
Mm-hmm.
my. So I guess we're gonna ponder first and see. Yeah, this is. Yeah, Caracas actually I think might be enough.
Okay.
And I think we are actually supposed to not. No, but they could have a sneak attack, which we would be beating at least Emrakul if we have sneak attack. But I guess we are actually not beating sneak attack anyways because if they have more runs, we don't have Basin to punish the volcanic.
I like to, what I would like to do. I like to draw Caracas, not show it, get fetch land, draw card, and flip Tamil, plus it, and next turn we will see.
Yeah, and also fetch the top. We don't need that. The another Tamil.
Yes, exactly. That's kind of the thing.
We're gonna get another underground
We might
sea.
also get like Force of Will now, right? So,
Actually, gonna get,
or
I'm
like,
gonna actually get Swamp to still not show them the white. Bowmaster is like, whatever. And I guess we're just gonna discard the island. They are having too many cards. But they might just have sneak attack and kill us, but I mean, if they have sneak attack and force right, like, we can't like really do much.
that's true.
If they have
You
everything.
also don't need to have second red. So sometimes
Yeah,
it
looks
can
like they
happen.
go for
Okay,
sneak.
okay, they have it.
I
Good.
also have the good feeling they have it. They're just gonna slam the sneak attack and kill us. Which is fine. I mean, the game one was rough. I was supposed to point it out. I think if I played myself and not multitasking, I would actually move that, right? Because as we can see, they are actually on show and tell.
Mhm.
But it's fine. I mean, if it's fair, like if we would like be really trying to play fair, like and testing, we would never put
Funny that
one.
that Caracas would really be good enough now. It's funny.
Yeah, but they could just wait it one turn.
Yeah, but then we could like thought if
Yeah,
we want.
but this would be still. They would find petals and spirit guides.
Don't concede.
Okay, let's petal and Miracle. I think it's good enough, right?
And Chromox, okay.
Okay, so this game was kind of free. I wish I did point it out and we
Yeah,
could mull.
yeah, but I am not. I'm not too worried because
Yeah,
we have like Hydroblasts.
Containment
We have
Priest.
we have this. We have that.
Shiota is
Uh,
alright. Surgical is
Surgical, I like.
fine.
Force. Force dress down all those cards. It's 9. And we take out Swords to Plowshares,
Actually,
Prismatic
no, I would
Ending.
actually keep the ending. Sometimes they do play grids.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's like a reason to maybe. I would maybe
Mm-hmm.
shave some lands. I feel like 21 might be too heavy. But also they sometimes play Blood Moon. But I mean,
Mm-hmm.
would they bring Blood Moon against Blue Black Tempo? They think they are Blue
Yes.
Black Tempo.
Oh, yeah, that's a good point. I don't know that, but I would maybe shave, and now this might sound weird. One Kaito.
I mean, that feels fine because they always trying to be fast.
And
I think the Strixes are pretty medium. Despite
yes, yes.
sometimes they can be
Take
like
out
good.
Strix. Mm-hmm. Take out Strix. And how many cards we need to cut now?
Two more because sometimes the game goes super long and you can actually block a miracle and just suck like some lands if the game go really long. But it's like this. That's like
Not happening. I kind of like to have the lands, honestly. I would
yeah.
probably get the Prismatic Endings.
And hope they
We
are
can
not
count.
on.
We
Not.
can counter them. We can have our own containment pre, so it doesn't matter what they do.
Mhm.
We can bounce it.
I definitely want to try kind of like now play if you're gonna have protections, then just Bowman ASAP so they can like freely cantrip.
Uh-huh.
That's probably gonna be the point. But yeah, if you're gonna see definitely we can like I'm basically the defenses are like I would say like 30%. They're gonna have maybe 1-2 in the board. I don't think they're gonna
Mm-hmm.
play 4.
Yes.
Maybe we're gonna like alright, this is fine.
No, it's fine. So we go underground, see Tameo, and
And hope they don't have like some extreme turn 2 hand. But we can beat Emrakul at least. We have like only Emrakul, but like usually don't have Emrakul. It always attracts her, right? In this kind of scenario. Yeah, that game one was definitely kind of like what Show and Tell can do. Just ABC.
yeah, we
I've
also didn't have Thoughtseize. I think it's really you want to have Thoughtseize.
yeah, that's true. Or
So
at
we
least
have.
Forza will. Okay, they plan on to keep putting Bowman.
Mm.
I don't know if we can like. I mean, if you don't draw land, I don't think we can waste them actually. Only if we draw land, we might consider wasting them. But I think maybe I just want to develop myself more.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Ransom would be probably the best draw for us. Ponder is alright. Yeah, I think I'm gonna Ponder and just secure the lands.
No, wait. Okay.
What do you wanted to do?
Like
Sorry.
you can ponder get a land, or you can just play wasteland and
Yeah, that's why I'm waiting.
do next turn wasteland ponder things. How do you like that?
I kind of like Ponder and just try to find second force
Okay.
basically.
Okay. Okay.
But I mean, I want to do your line. So what do you would do? I already like made 3
No,
times the error. I was too
no, I'm not
hasty.
saying this is the right line. I would probably
Yeah,
just play wasteland and draw.
okay. I'm just like saying like in general, like I want to make your lines.
Mhm.
Definitely, sometimes you can make same line, of course.
Of
That is the
course.
best.
But now you're going for your line, and I'm not saying it's.
Okay, so sorry. I mean, I thought you would go to the same line, but I guess
No,
you
so
can.
I want to play Wasteland and get the.
Yeah, okay, I guess I misheard it. That's.
It's okay, but maybe this will be better if we get a land. It will feel good.
I think they might do counter it. That would be even better if they like daze it.
Or maybe they have like
Oh, there's a
Pyroblast.
second force and the land for the Kaito, so it kind of worked it out.
Very nice.
Unfortunately, because I'm definitely doing the force and the land.
Yes, you get Force and Wasteland, right? You will waste. And next turn you play Swamp and you can draw.
Yeah, but yeah, I think going for Kaito would be just greedy.
Mm-hmm.
But saving
Especially
the.
when you untap with it, that means you're getting second card of the Kaito, keeping up the pressure. Feels good.
We can also still get the land from Lorien, the third.
Mm-hmm. That's a interesting line. I like it a lot.
Okay, they're going for this. I'm kind of like afraid of Mystery's Village though. Maybe the. I still think the Wasteland was correct to like kind of slow them down.
Now that you slowing them this early, you're slowing. So maybe I would just attack, get clue, and oh, we don't have that lorry. Okay.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
okay, okay.
We couldn't bad do it. We need to like play this
Yeah, we
way.
couldn't. Yeah, you're right. You couldn't do. Well, we just draw end of turn.
And hopefully we draw naturally the land. That would be even better.
Yeah, exactly. We can draw naturally, and I don't mind tapping for double Kaito when we have 5 cards now.
I think they have force at least, so we need to probably already double down. Yeah.
Uh-huh. So we do this for stock up. They will have it.
And I think I need to actually pitch the Kaito and because they might have
Mhm.
days. I don't know if it's
If
like
they have this, it will be just too bad. I agree. So do it.
pitching the Kaito, right?
Hmm.
I mean it's very close because sometimes they play days. It's definitely okay. Let's draw Tootsies. Bowman.
That's not bad.
I think I just want to get land and get play the land. Just
Uh-huh.
develop.
But I think you want to get Tundra now.
Yeah. Now we're gonna show the cards. Now they're gonna know we are not playing Grixis or Blue Black Tempo. They probably put me on because you can also Google the opponent and you basically see all the. Okay. Oh, that's very bad.
Hmm. Nothing we can do. We can draw like Thoughtseize still or something.
Even if we kept the card, we anyways couldn't go
Like
get it
maybe,
going.
yeah, maybe in response we should have like Boommaster.
But I mean, I might wanna just draw the clue end step. Just wanna get
Possibly.
deeper. I think like this
Yeah.
should. I feel like
Like
because
if
they
you
now
get
basically playing big impulse, so they might be preparing next turn. Maybe they might have it already.
definitely what feels bad is oh they have show and tell. Seems like they do.
And I feel like I wanna just. So if they have Atraxa, they might just find another combo. But we can
Okay.
like. But if they find Atraxa and we,
I agree. I
I,
agree.
I need to
So
let it
put
resolve.
Bowmaster into put Bowmaster and in response to the trigger we'll just
Yeah.
edict.
Oh, okay. They are just
Wow.
greedy.
Now I will never play that feed the
Each opponent sacrifices a non-token. I just want to misclick. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature. Uh, this is just amazing. That was just yeah. But I
and
understand why they went for it. I mean, now I think we
nice,
just should
okay.
flip Tameo.
Yeah, exactly. I just want to say that we can flip Tameo next for so well.
And I think I'm gonna get actually basic island just in case they have
Good call.
the, the Blood Moons and Maguses. Okay, let's draw blue card. There we go.
Like a boss.
Yeah. So we're gonna go game three actually. So we might. You was right actually. The post-board game definitely feels way more in our hands.
Yes, and I just want to point out again that we are yet to, which is one of the strongest cards in the matchup.
I feel like I just wanna base them here actually.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely wanna base the Ancient Tomb in case they play the Veggie, so they're making the more mana would be
Uh-huh.
way more difficult. I think at this
That.
point we can just go upstairs and they just anyways the game was over and they cannot see it. They cannot even brainstorm with the bowmaster. They would yeah. All right, so game three. Let's see if we can manage
Nice.
to. I think we don't know. I mean, the endings. It was a kind of like good risk by you. I mean, it was like calculated, right? If they have it, it would be very bad. But for example, I
It
died
was.
my win and in Opava because
Mm-hmm.
of defense grid. I think Banan played only like one or two copies, but he definitely like when he slammed it, it was just so good in that game. So
Sometimes it
definitely,
can be decent
yeah,
against those petals they play preemptively, right? Against like
definitely
our
they
they.
got me. But also they won he won sick game too, like with such runners, which showing how this game is beautiful. Like I think like he was like give up, but he just draw like the exact cards, and he after like find basically spark and to just finish me. That was just amazing game. Unfortunately for not for me.
The cards I like so much in this match.
Yeah. Okay, I think we keep. Oh, this hand is. I mean the
Yes.
Caracas. Tomasz, I'm saying the Caracas is the MVP for me in your deck. The
Yes,
card
you
is
see,
just.
we only play one, but we always have it.
But I mean definitely like good work you put with the Marcus on that. That's definitely good. So they went to six by the way, and starting with the mountain.
Okay.
I think I just slam it, and
Yeah.
if they blast it, I'm fine with that.
Yes. When they blasted, but we blasted sometimes super hard to deal with in.
And I think I just we're gonna for insta flip next turn, right? Just go to ultimate as soon as possible in this combo. And I think I will be in this scenario when I have double fours not showing them. So the
No, I like.
so now my thinking when I'm so ahead, I think we need to find Vincent, and the only way how we lose is the village. If you are on the same page.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And
So
now you want to play? Do you want to?
actually, I will not play.
And
Yeah, if they get a pyroblast.
okay, I understand.
But I mean, right? Because actually no, they don't have it, right? Because if they have it, they would not give me the clue.
Mhm, mhm, mhm,
That
mhm,
was
mhm. Fair.
yeah, kind of like.
Then we will be able to surveil end of turn.
I guess I would put the swamp on top in case they're gonna
Absolutely,
muggles.
absolutely. They are very obvious choices.
And I'm definitely gonna be fetching basic and step. I'm gonna get plains and swamp.
No, I don't like it. Just
Surveil?
yes,
Okay.
it's just sometimes when you want to play it safe, you
Yeah, you
can
lose.
actually
Yeah,
yeah,
I agree.
exactly. Like in one of the games when we go to the island and
I don't think we need Bowman. I wanna just Wasteland. Is it
no,
crazy?
I would totally keep it
Okay, let's keep. I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess that
because
can
he
close the
needs to get like
doors.
apparently he needs to get like blue mana so he can get some ponders going. And that's clearly not happening here. By the way, by the way, the Tameos pressure is real.
Yeah, I mean, they have to basically win in 2 turns, and they have
Hmm?
still. And we're gonna have Bowman in play. I guess we also Kaito next turn, most likely.
They have 8 cards in hand, so they will be discarding now.
Actually, I don't think it should be Kaito. I don't think we're gonna be tapping out.
No, 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 we don't want to be tipping out.
And I wanna play the Caracas. It doesn't matter. They have 1 turn, anyways. We can show all the
Hmm.
tricks.
And by the way, remember, if he goes somehow for it, has insane hand, you can bounce Tameo in your hand for to pitch into force.
Yeah, yeah. That's. I
See, we
basically.
have triple. We have triple
Yeah,
force now.
that's true. Actually. Yeah, we can just bounce it if we need the blue card. But I feel like we
That's
just
my
win
point.
by the Magic variant, which is like the game is basically Magic is the best game because it's just sometimes you just have like 3 wins, and it's kind of like making sometimes like the game's very random. Like basically the best player cannot like always win. That's basically saying, which is like making this game very like sometimes a little bit random, but it definitely in long run, if you are a good player, you're definitely gonna like get also the 3 wins by your opponent. So, but yeah, I mean your deck's
But I think
showing.
I'm quite happy about this. I'm quite happy about this match because
Hmm.
I like to play against combo decks because I like that you have to navigate thing. Shame we never get Thoughtseize,
Hmm.
seems to me, in 3 games. That is a reason why I play.
Yeah.
Sometimes we discuss with Marcus, he wants to play like 2 Thoughtseize, 2 Spell Pierce. I really really like a heart on 3 thoughtseize because I think it's so good.
Yeah, the
And then
information
we
for a big caliber
the
player like you,
information
just
next 3 rounds or three like turn
hmm.
play based on that information and yeah, I like it also.
And I
Also,
don't
you first
think the meta
you
is
have a
that
land.
yeah, 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 exactly. I agree. I basically wanted point like the meta is not a super Veil of Summer, so I don't hate your
Yeah,
choice going for
yeah.
3.
And also there was also discussion that what if show how do we beat it? And actually, decent way how to beat it.
So
Deafening silence.
so this player by the way playing breakfast
Okay,
Nadu.
okay. This is not amazing, but we'll keep it.
So now is the question: are we gonna fetch for non-basic Totsies and next time we brainstorm and after? Hmm,
No, we will place. I see. I understand your point.
oh, actually no,
Okay,
we
no,
know
no, no. Well, yes, you're right. I think we want to. Yeah, we will go.
because I just wanna next time brainstorm and get like
We can
full.
brainstorm and then we can load and reveal even in a keep or
Yeah,
something and get
they went to
because
six.
we don't want swamp. We don't want plains for sure. If he's on breakfast,
I think they're on breakfast, but I might be wrong. Nadu breakfast, and they are like as you
they
can see.
are indeed.
And that
So
saga though, we need to find your wasteland, and I
yeah,
guess we
but
just
we've
take.
also, we have a little bit of time. I think we want to take brainstorm.
Yeah, I think this is best card. Despite they still missing white source. But what about taking the pond? They don't have shuffle. They would don't do
Yeah,
nothing the next turn.
but if they do,
Yeah, you define
then
shuffle. The brainstorm is
they
just
do
better. Yeah,
the sword splashes becomes a card and so on. I
yeah, yeah,
take
yeah.
brain.
But I feel like they're gonna put me on Bowman deck anyways because we know each other. For I already like or also know what they play. Yeah, they're gonna do the play. I was afraid, but we cannot like stop it, right? Brainstorm is just yeah. Sometimes I feel like just overthinking the scenarios. I understand why you did the way you want it. Okay, this is a bad draw, so let's shuffle away some
It's not
cards.
so bad. I mean, it's decent removal.
Yeah, the basics are not needed.
That's beautiful, and we can play this
Gets through Veil. Yeah, I mean
because,
sometimes
by
I
the
guess
way,
I play for board.
Strix, and is a decent way how to combat that
Hmm.
saga.
But I feel like they're most likely just gonna go for the second with the third counter. They're just gonna flow the mana and just try to kill me sometimes. Not
Sometimes, yes,
yeah.
of course.
Okay, they showed me the draw. Very weird. They didn't even go for side. It's gonna get us so much time. It's amazing.
It's weird. That's weird that he didn't go for saga
Yeah, that feels.
because sometimes with
I'll keep
Cephalic,
it.
when I played Cephalic, you just want to play saga like turn one,
Hmm.
right? And you still win with some like double.
Let's see if they're
Because
gonna plow it because they most likely do. Yeah, you see because
no,
of the Kaito, everybody just instant killing the.
my favorite play what we've seen today, like Swords to Pleasure on.
And they played actually correct about Bowman with their lines.
But I would still like to have Swords to Pleasure for the both.
Actually, I think maybe I made a misplay. Maybe I'm supposed to play the correct and show them because if they play Saga, I wanna and I draw Tamio exactly. I would, yeah. I think that would be
It's
better. I think
But
I
now it's
wanna
good that we can untap with because now he could in theory have the combo die.
upkeep
So
waste.
I'm quite happy we can just wasteland.
I'm definitely not happy they going to the free mana and it means Naru, which means like they always get 2 for 1 in game one if you
Yeah,
don't
but
outsize
it's
it.
sometimes well not on Magic Online but in real life. This
So they're flooding. So the if you draw Wisdom, you just wanna keep it for next saga. So we know about the drop.
but you don't want to play you don't want to play Bowmaster.
I mean,
I
I,
mean
I know they have brainstorm. So I was supposed to say my thoughts. Yeah, we can keep it for their combo, but I kind of wanna kind of also clog them because I feel like they also have kind of like grindy potential. But yeah, maybe I was supposed to wait with that in case they're gonna go
yeah
for the
I would wait because I feel like
yeah.
how are we have no interaction no instant
That's
interaction.
true. That's true actually.
I don't like that so much. So now
But
we
we
have
can just
this.
bounce the bowmaster.
Yes, I kind of so I would attack.
But we can plus in case they have the combo, and we can keep ending instant speed
Uh-huh. I like it a
when,
lot.
when I fuck it.
Beautiful.
Yeah,
So now he's going to sort it anyway. Okay.
yeah.
I was thinking we could bounce Bowmaster next turn. after
Mhm.
plussing this turn.
Yeah, I definitely like space it out. I need to like play slower because the multitasking again getting. But
It's
I feel like as you can see they need to play bad brainstorm, at least.
uh
At least it was
at
small
least.
man.
And another thing I would say, what I like that now life and this Teferi checks on their next if they do have it.
Okay, they find another cantrip or this is gonna be.
Of course, they can like 3 mana for them means they can have the combo
Yeah,
this turn.
they definitely can have the combo even now. I've been now like waiting to just making like I have something maybe. I wanna just don't wanna like
But
play
what
too
I
fast.
like, if we're not dying this turn, we instant speed Lorian next turn.
Oh yeah, we definitely wanna keep everything up. Yeah, but definitely Bowman was better to wait. Okay,
That's nice.
so we need to
That's
kill
nice.
that. Okay, never
That's
mind.
fine. That's fine. So we're not attacking with the 1/1.
I still think we have to kill one and find another removal in the best case. We need to remove these because if they play Nadu, we anyways need to respawn on these.
Okay.
Yeah, my reason basically like we and after we can
Okay.
decide if
You're
we
right.
can.
You're right.
Yeah,
Yes, go for it, please.
yeah, okay. I was waiting if you find different line. I guess Scrubland is alright. No, Thunder is better.
Yeah. Scrabble is fine.
So hopefully find another removal. Toadsies. Force of Will would be great. Yeah, there is a Force of
Oh, that's
Will.
nice. So
So
you
I
play
kind of
card,
wanna
but
minus because they play two endings. So I kind of wanna go minus maybe.
no.
I guess we're gonna go plus and go real line. And but if they play ending, what we do? I guess we need to force that.
I will see. I think
Yeah.
it's fine.
But I guess if they play only two endings, yeah,
I don't think they even played really main deck.
they do. They do.
Sometimes they have like one or
They
two,
play.
maybe.
They play Larson list everybody, and he played two endings main deck.
Mhm.
I mean, you know Larson, right? Like he won the
Oh, that's
Prime.
beautiful. Block.
Wait, are they really doing that?
I don't understand.
This is just. They make Lantern play now. Sorry, Lantern, I'm marking. Yeah, I think we just let it
No,
go
we
and
don't.
no,
Yes, let it go.
no, but
We
they
want
might
to
have.
keep resolving. No, we want to
Oh,
keep
they one
resolving
card,
war.
but I wanted point. I guess they
Yes.
shuffle away with this brainstorm. They do play sometimes one carbon main deck. They many times against beat me when I let this go, and they after carbon kill me. Sometimes we need to be careful.
Okay.
Postboard, postboard definitely play cavern. Just pointing
You
it
can
out.
counter it if you want.
No. They
Um,
one with the one card. It's fine. Your line. But I wanna just point to don't forget about that. We probably know it, but
yeah,
just wanna point it for viewers as well.
now we want to end of turn, and this should
Yeah,
be it.
I agree with that. I mean, the Lord is also like the one-off. Everything is point like the details in your list is just amazing.
Yeah, I'm very happy with it. And now we can just again plus. I would really plus and play land and just pass, and we can have play everything.
But I mean, we can find Toads and we can draw up Toads. Isn't it like a hot thing to
Yeah,
do?
that's you can just so then in that case I would just maybe ponder.
Yeah, just
But we
ponder
are
and
so like we're one like right. There's nothing he can.
yeah, I think we just like kind of like really lose even in this. Yeah, I mean, look at that, so many removals and Kaito. I think I kind of like drawing the infinite removals in this matchup.
Yes, it's fine. Like draw sort. That's very good.
And after Kaito, probably.
Also, they yeah. No, I would. It's okay. It doesn't matter.
I
We
think we
we
just
we
kill it.
can
We just
win.
win. It doesn't matter in this spot. Like we're just gonna kill them,
Yeah.
right? Like we're just gonna stock up and they're just gonna. I mean,
It
how
would
they
be
can
nice to
beat
win.
it? I think the best
Yeah.
if they find now ending actually. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fine. We're just gonna give them
That's
the two for
fine. No,
one.
I wouldn't even force it. No, don't force it.
Yeah,
It's fine.
and they already spent. By the way, three cores are gone. So they've. I don't think they play Shuko. Do they play still Shuko? The last one. I will need to check
Of
the
course, they
list.
have to. When they play Saga, but they have Shuko. But I think we are
Actually,
totally
do we
fine.
stock up when we know one of the top cards?
Yes, stock up. Stock up. That's fine.
Uh, yeah,
We need to use our mana.
yeah, that's true. That's true. So I like the Kaito and I like the sword because we're gonna be sorting one of them.
Nice. And now sword end of turn with Lux Scrubland.
Yeah, we have still the Scrubland. Good call. I think we are fine in time, so we don't. But I mean, I definitely can rush maybe, but I
Mhm.
want to play slower and
I
enjoy
mean,
this kind of
again,
win.
I like to play against this deck because it's strong deck. It's a really strong deck,
Yeah, it's the
and I
more
love
it's
to
the
find
it's
the lines in between. Of course, he's in fact sacrificed the
so they show us Thunder. That's good.
The fact that he sacrificed that
But
encore
now
is
we should go down tick because of the endings. Come on. Actually, we can snapcast and after down tick bounce snapcast. What do you think about that?
no. We
Just
can
snapcaster stock
also
up. Snapcaster stock up. I kind of like.
we can snapcaster stock up instant speed.
Oh, I guess yeah. I mean, you still beating me with all your lines. Yeah, I guess I can't disagree. I mean, but I think in this
And
spot,
yeah, whatever we do, even if
yeah,
we discard 2 cards now, we win.
yeah, we
So
could go
the
AFK.
only point is now to get lose as little time as
Yeah, I think we are just gonna go
because
snapcaster and go for Kaito next turn, and flip the
yes,
snap
I would just play Snapcaster,
stock
stock up
up
end of turn,
and Kaito.
untap, attack, put it into play through Kaito.
And they conceded when we talking it through.
Yes. So now what we want? We want dress down.
Yeah, Drazon seems very good to done.
We
I
want
like
dress down.
all the graveyard
No,
hate.
no, 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 no. We don't
No,
want.
okay,
No. We just want Nihil Spellbomb.
all right, that's actually
Nihil
interesting.
Spellbomb.
And
We want
surgical,
Containment Priest. Surgical is good.
all
And
right, because
if
we can
and
toxic, for example, Nadu, and we can get all birds with one surgical.
exactly, I do it sometimes. And now Toxic Deluge.
Yeah, Deluge. I mean, it's. I don't think this version plays Safekeeper though,
No, it
but
doesn't matter. It's
sure that
good
it
in
is
this version as
amazing
well.
to one
Edict
for
is
one.
good. And these 6 cards we want, and we don't want. I'll think about it.
I think we can shave the planes to go 20
We want
lands.
to, shave plains and swamp.
Yeah, because they don't play wastelands. We can be a little bit
Yeah,
greedy with
exactly.
it.
Exactly. That's one of those things. And now we want to shave. I think I shaved some kind of some number of Kaito.
I think Striggs is pretty medium. I would actually keep all
Mm,
Kaitos. I think the Kaito is best grindy card against them because they're gonna keep 4 plows for bowmans. But
okay.
yeah, in my opinion,
Could you please
like for
just?
my testing, I just wanna both Kaito in this matchup.
It's a little bit too small on my screen. But how many cards do we need to cut now?
4 cards.
4 cards. Okay, four
I would
cards.
go 2 Strixes. I feel like the Strixes is just we should beat Saga with wastelands.
Okay. Okay, you can do that.
But I mean, if this player gonna be plowing Strixes, I kind of I kind of like them. Yeah, I would cut the Strixes and 2 more cuts we need to make. Then now I'm kind of a little bit lost.
I would.
I think you can make argument even cutting 2 Forzovils, but it seems on the draw, on the play I would cut 2 Forzovils, but on the draw no. No,
Well, actually, you're right. I just cut four so.
really on the
I
draw
do
on
cut four so. Yes, I do cut four so.
and keep 2 because I feel like oh, what about ending feels actually decent, but Teferi also show us like it's insane, but we play only 1. And ending I think is only good with Teferi, so maybe we could like
But I
keep
think
3.
ending takes like sometimes they can do it in one. They do
Yeah,
it.
but if they are better player, they would do it.
And it's also pretty decent when you kill like Shuko. It's decent against Shuko. I like it. And sometimes they bring like
Yeah, I guess they play 1. Actually, I need to actually Google Larson list. I'm forgetting about the numbers now.
Mhm.
Getting rusty. Yeah, but I mean, what I would done,
but I
I would keep 3 forces and cut 1 ending for force basically. But I will
but I
keep it
I'm,
your
I'm
way.
also I'm pretty sure I cut
You are
four
the
force.
master of your. It's your list, and you are like kind of the
I
star
I
of
I,
today
I
video.
would
So
probably cut four force.
or 4. I guess it's too
Four
late.
all four. Yes, all four. Because I think it's pretty bad. I know it sounds
We
weird,
can do it on the
but
play if we lose the game too.
okay.
They're more
Okay.
getting 6 again, which is great. But I will feel a little bit bad, Tomáš, if we're gonna 4-1 and that 1 around I was just snowballing that errors and we could actually trophy with
Four
your.
one is good. 4-1
Yeah, I
is
mean,
good.
for is kind of the goal if you like making bankroll on Magic Online, but right, like, but for the hype we could like trophy, but definitely it was hard to play your list first time. All the details of kind of
It was a
was
very difficult match. It was a very difficult match. I think we just want
yeah.
obviously Underground Sea and
Also, the draw was good and the player was actually showed some class game too, like
Mhm.
how he like completely
and we got in a situation
navigate.
against Kaito, which I never want to be in that kind of
Yeah,
situation.
Kaito was like amazing turn. If they don't have it, I think we would have won if we don't have the exact turn
Mhm.
on the curve.
Yeah.
I agree with that as well. So I think we're just gonna take it slow, right?
Yes, yes, yes. Now we will play Caracas.
Oh my god, now I kind of wanna play the.
Absolutely.
Uh,
Slam it.
they need to basically have an OW or force it or they lose. Because I'm not afraid of
I
playing
would be
priest.
so confident, but it's obviously good.
Because I'm not because they don't play any permanent, so they kind of like go for the win next turn. Would be interesting if they play core before land drop because they play two caverns, and I think we would need to have force that core. This I think I would force just to
Yes. And I would probably
pitch the stock up. I think the Teferi just actually no, I'm not certain. That's actually I will let it on you.
no, I would probably pitch the ferry.
Okay. I think both cards are like just amazing, but I feel like we need to get deeper. I agree with you. Oh, Plow is great, but I don't think I want to be wasting. I just want to attack and pass.
Exactly. I agree with that 100% because we want to have. Shame is we can't like Swords to Plowshares and Containment Priest, but we can Swords to Plowshare and Bowmaster, which sounds good as well.
Yeah, but definitely if I will be attending in the Athena, we need to testing together because your insights for paper meta is way better and for your numbers. But Magic Online is different. Basically, my brain is like getting into Magic Online meta too
No,
many times.
I, yeah, that result.
But I think that's kind of like also not like how the two metas clashing, right? Like in paper, basically people don't like trading decks because it's fair for the cost of trading decks is like not for everyone, and also for basically they just love one deck. On Magic Online, you just have the free space of basically every day play different deck, and just
Exactly.
basically mind gaming. It's kind of a different game.
Yes, but another thing is that you can draw on Magic Online, which is
Hmm.
also a huge factor.
Yeah, the no draw is definitely like kind of like basically
And
bloodbath.
some decks are very annoying to play.
And I think I would just end step draw and keep Caracas up.
Yes.
Just wanna hit the land drops.
Mhm. Or
Okay,
like surgical extraction would be fine.
I guess land drop is great.
That's beautiful.
We wanna only use the waste for the free saga in this matchup, right? Or for cavern. We don't
Mhm.
wanna waste everything else. I think I'm gonna actually again pass. Again I have everything
Yes.
up. This is just beautiful, like how we like in commanding position with the Caracas. It's just amazing card in this board state. They have four cards, like we even like yeah, this is gonna. They need some
Now,
really good four cards like
definitely we don't
cavern.
want to see Nadu for sure, right? That's
I guess we just let it go.
of course.
How many oracles they play? One or two? I'm again spacing
Sometimes they
out.
play two, but usually one.
Yeah, they just. So basically, if we plow this, they need to only win with the. But I guess we don't care about the graveyard part.
No, we don't so much, and we also don't forget.
I think I will just let it equip and just see what we're gonna do. Maybe if they wanna bounce Stefan, we can like decide it. But now I think I'm gonna draw and probably, or maybe we should
Yes.
just play priest and someone just no. Actually, the priest do nothing if they have the blocker. Let's just draw.
No, I like priest. So draw card first,
And but if they
and
have
then you go
plow,
for.
they kill Tamil.
It's okay. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
I think I
Okay,
just wanna
okay.
play
So we
slow.
have one more, one more.
Yeah.
We could actually do surveil, but
Oh,
it's
Bransom is
okay.
also amazing. We can just flip it now. But actually, not really. I think we're gonna take it as the last
Yeah,
round.
I agree. I agree.
Just
Let's do
slow
this.
and completely.
Play
They should
underground.
and wait when they concede. Basically, we don't need to like mess it up. And
Let's
it's
play underground C and pass the turn.
yeah, we just like have the win. Like let's just don't be cute. The game is in our pocket, so let's just
So
don't
this is
throw it.
actually kind of old school Magic, isn't it? Like a
Yeah,
control saving glade
and I think we can
to go.
waste it end step. We don't care about if we get one mana.
Mhm.
Or like maybe in our turn is more correct, or their upkeep. So I don't think we're gonna take two. And now we're gonna actually draw, and after we play priest and still holding that.
Mhm. Yes.
Yeah, this is just. I mean, I just love your deck. I think I've actually maybe played in the next challenge. That's how you sold the deck very well, Tomáš.
Yeah. I have to say, my streak with it is kind of insane.
But sorry, I will like
And
make it popular maybe because a lot of people following me. As you can see how the
yeah,
Grixis went.
I think there are similar decks, obviously, but it's very easy, right? You cut
Hmm.
Days because it's a bad card. You cut Dragon. What's the name? Tyrant. What's the name of the card? Dragon.
Dragon's Rage Channeler or what?
Murktide Regent.
Oh, Murktide
You
Region,
cut
yeah.
them because that's a bad card.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think
Then
you're needed. Like the Kaito just doing everything for you in the late
yeah,
game.
yeah, yeah.
Just amazing build. I think now I just wanna ponder for land drop again and just pass.
Mhm.
and keep the Tameo not flipping it. It's amazing. And I
Now
oh
you take surgical.
yeah, I think we did Tsuji can go for draw step as well.
Yes, and you take
And I don't. I
Nadu,
think
and
they just died. If we take Nadu, they just died.
yeah, then they
We
have
plow
no
this.
win.
We should also plow this
Exactly.
as well because they can't defer it.
Mhm.
So I like the
Okay,
land up
but
after.
we're fine with that. We just first do the thing in upkeep.
Yeah, yeah, the
Oh, in draw
wasteland.
step.
I guess we can go for more
First,
information draw step.
wait for draw step. Wait for draw step. We still have
Yeah,
time. Okay.
we have more
So
information.
end of draw. We do this, and then we see.
I think they might have another Nadu in play. Would be actually sick if they have that instant spell to shuffle it. That would be a sick move by
Yeah,
them.
they probably they can have that as well. But
It's a
if
one
they
off. It's
have
one
it,
off. It's one off.
still fine. Still fine, right? They just
Let's
what do they have? They
count.
have
Now we're gonna
Scorpion.
count the oracles. We're gonna make print screen. I like to do this when
Uh-huh.
I'm playing myself. Just instantly
Do they
like.
have second oracle or not?
We're gonna take a look, Tomáš, in a moment. We have 15 minutes to finish them. So
Yeah.
now we're gonna do this, and so they have what they this is their hand, and
Uh-huh.
they have two veils. That's interesting. Memory in the deck still, and looks like only one oracle. So if we plow that oracle, they basically their only win con is gonna be the two sagas. Yeah,
Okay, so now wait. So now first sword to plowshare,
yeah.
and then waste before he uh, into his main phase.
They're not gonna concede yet. Okay, they're gonna concede. So I mean, yeah, we 4-1, and that one round. Yeah, I mean, if we played like exactly your way and if we forced it, that would be interesting, but it would not be guaranteeing the win. I think that was very complicated still board state. We would lose so many cards. We would play the game still, and
Yes.
they were actually ready. We seen they had that good OG Liliana, which was amazing that board. I mean, that would be very hard game anyways to
Yeah,
get them.
of course, that was difficult. But I just want to say, I definitely, if you, I mean, I think the deck is great. Very happy with it.
Hmm.
Change it,
I
but
wouldn't
so
say-
far,
actually. I wouldn't. It's interesting. All the cards like basically we played we actually came measuring. Watson Cards was amazing. Caracas was MVP. I think the Caracas won us the most of the games. Sick card. Like this is the best card of the deck, I think, with Fortamel. Which I think I need to actually replicate. It's like very strong. I need to steal your ideas. uh,
no,
the Toad size was good. Strix was also very good in the Bowman mirrors. Yeah, I mean you can go definitely over the top what the opponent did. It's if you wanna be in the like super mid the Bowman, I don't hate it. Like for example with Liliana. The two stock
we
ups.
didn't really, yeah, yeah,
Interesting, the two
we
stock ups. Oh, go ahead.
huh? No, please continue.
Basically, the two stock ups felt great. I like to go over the top with Sanctuary, but I mean, it's fine to be less greedy because you play Legacy. We've seen the show hunter just wanna do. I play sneak attack and your move. If you don't have nothing, you just die. And like, why
I
you
just
wanna
want
be
to say,
Dirtle?
of course, Mystic Sanctuary was on my radar. I tried
Mhm.
it in the deck. Doesn't work.
Yeah, because
Doesn't
your
work in
mana
the deck.
base. You play
Well, you have
Caracas,
like Wasteland Swamp and Caracas, and how do you
Plains,
make that cards work? Of course, it
Scrubland.
seems maybe stock up. No, I didn't have. We have other Tameo. One thing I want to point out, we did, which is Gravedigger's Cage, which in my opinion, like stronger sideboard card.
But do you know what is funny? You actually made me thinking when I'm playing the Grixis mid range, right? Like kind of the Grixis tempo mid range. I could like go your way, cut daisies, and basically make like Grixis like kind of control, which is like very tempo-ish,
Yeah, I
which is
just
like
don't like
interesting.
daisies.
Yeah, daisies is
That's it.
definitely cuttable, and it's basically trying to make a very similar deck, but like with the red. But yeah, it would be definitely be depends. A lot of matchups would be different because of white like adding so much. Definitely Sign didn't came out, which would be interesting to see. I like that card. We even talked in the Opava about that card. I might.
If I may, I just want to point out the Gravedigger's Cage. When I'm playing whatever I'm playing, I start with two Gravedigger's Cage my sideboard. I think it's one of the stronger sideboard cards in today's meta. It does so much. It's
Hmm.
so strong. Like against Reanimator, against all spells, against elves, Nadu, playing nature,
Hmm.
all that it stops everything and it's just one mana. And so often they just don't have the answer,
Yeah.
right? And it stops, it blanks like 20 cards in their deck or
Why I like that
and
card? Sorry, I'm
Yeah,
interrupting you. Basically, it's the oops or spells. Basically, you need they beating surgical and they beating muck up very
yeah,
easily if you are a good
yeah,
oops player.
yeah.
So
Exactly. Of course, when you reanimate
you need
to
just
reanimate and you surgical feels good, but you have not game. But like Gravdigger's Cage, if you see the sideboard, they often like put uh, the Witherbloom Apprentice with Chain of Smoke, and they are
hmm
trying to kill you like that. It's just so good. So I just
hmm
Gravdigger's Cage.
I feel like your deck is like super hard to be cheesed by graveyard, like in general, which I like. It's just like yeah, you just
Yes, and I added my last edition was I cut last consign to memory and add the spell bomb, and I because I want to have something against fair decks,
mhm. And
and I
also
just
I want to point
yeah.
out your good is very good against Mono Red Moon, which is carry one deck, despite of
Mhm.
the Vexen Bobble is gone. You what is my another thought? Like we could go for C kind of the OG style of the check pile and add bindings. Be better against Kaito, like super good against Kaito, but we would lose so much against Mono Red Moon. So it's definitely you would need to like what bet are you
Just want to
expecting,
tell
right?
you when I played this qualifier last
Mm-hmm.
weekend in Prague, I played in the top eight. I played against Monoret. He was
Okay.
higher seed, so he started play Blood Moon turn one. I lost.
Wow,
Game
that's.
two, game two, it was like a big back and forth. Then I landed Barogoyf. They
Uh-huh.
can't beat Barogoyf. It's impossible for them, and it
That's
was
true.
just not much he could do. So I killed him with Barogoyf, and in the last game he was on high, and I drew. My opener was Plains Swamp Island, decent, and I again after some back and forth last I landed Barogoyf, and he
Mm-hmm.
even had his own Goyf, the red one, but he
Mm-hmm.
can't kill your own, right?
Mm-hmm.
They are both like 5-6 or 6-7. So he shoots you for six, but you survive. So
Wow,
it was
what
super
a
cool.
battle.
And even at some point he had to tap out like mana from and try to kill me with that land damage.
Mm-hmm.
Try to kill Barogoyf. I just want to say Barogoyf is an all-star, super important card in the graveyard. And Mono Reds, they just can't beat it.
Yeah, I do agree with. Also, I like Barogolf. I was just big fan of the grandfather, the Tarmogoyf. That card just like
Yeah,
is nostalgic to me, and I'm glad they continue in Lurgoyf creature type. Like,
yeah,
it's super
yeah.
cool. Like,
Yeah, it is very cool. Just beware when you play dress down. By the way, dress down. That's suggestion.
how was the
I
dress down
think
with Kaito? Actually, it's not kill Kaito, right? If you dress down in your turn.
dress down can help you to kill Kaito. Like in his turn, you play dress down and you plowshare his.
Oh yeah, then you can plow it. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but I
definitely
just
layers.
so this is super good and yeah and
Yeah, I think that
yeah.
would be kind of it. We talk about all the cards. We can like grab the video, right? We've ended up like
Mhm.
with beautiful 80% win rate. That one round definitely was definitely, guys. You can make your opinion, but definitely tough for me. Definitely, you can try the deck. I think the Tomáš list is great. I will maybe even try it in the. I have like so many like now tweaking in my head, right? Like what I pointed, like we can go 4C. We can like eat like we can like build like yeah, so many lists we can build now basically in this meta, and you can definitely just go your list, which is very clean. And yeah, that's gonna be it. Do you have any final thoughts, Tomáš, before we
No,
end it?
I just want to say, just try it. I'm so happy that this deck
Mhm.
is possible and it can win.
Yeah.
And yeah, just love it. Like love to play all like draw.
And yeah, exactly, and for sure, uh, we'll have legacy, and if you're gonna be in Eternal Weekend Prague, right? They can meet you, right? Because you're gonna be
Yeah.
there. You're gonna be trying to fight it to the top eight, and you definitely showed. I mean, you are juggernaut of this format. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. If you enjoyed it, like it and subscribe, and I will be back with more legacy hopefully soon. See you later.
Bye.